Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Cougar's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
The Cam and Strick Podcast is brought to you by Stifel, one of America's fastest growing wealth management and investment banking firms. Rooted in St. Louis, where success meets success. Welcome into the Cam and Strick Podcast, baby. Presented by Stifel, where success meets success. Episode number
407, baby. Yoink, let's go. What's up? Woo! Whoa! God dang. Patty Maroon, what's up, baby? Patty.
Patty's on this edition.
Yeah, we,
Is this the second or third time he's been on the...
I don't know.
We've had him on so many different shows over the years.
Me and him were on Chicklets together. We've done some podcasts together. He's been on quite a few times, but I feel like, you know, anytime you wait 4 years to interview another guest,
it's good time to
regroup. Like I forgot about some of the shit that he went through. His story is
the last time we had him on, it was during COVID.
Yeah,
and we had to sneak him into our confines.
Oh God!
For a live interview.
It was during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh God! Well, that's
and it wasn't
6
video.
years ago.
It wasn't video, so nobody knew that we weren't 6 feet. Do you know that during COVID?
Don't even.
I got to tell you this story.
Don't even bring up.
Story. So during COVID, when they first let kids back on the ice, it was like, oh, you're gonna let them play. My daughter's playing soccer with like a mask on.
Oh God!
And we had a hockey practice, first COVID practice, and I guess like they had like secret spies from like the city, you know,
get you.
And like watching to make sure you're adhering to the protocol. We got written up and called in because the kids on the ice weren't spread out enough. They weren't having the distance, the 6 feet on the ice. We're like, dude, we're trying. It's like, so we're having a hockey practice. It's so hard. And the kids are wearing masks on the ice. It's just amazing. It was an amazing time when you think about it.
Oh, amazing. It was amazing.
The fact that we were able to just get through that.
I know. And you know what, Andy? Like, Andy thinks that story is relevant, but like in reality, there's horrific stories that went on. Horrific. Like you're watching your grandparents or something.
You can't.
And they
through a wall.
Through a wall. Like,
glass
God,
wall.
I'll never see you again during Christmas.
Oh, my God.
And then the nurses come out and they're like, sorry. And they give you a sign that says, they're in a happier place now. They're like, oh my God.
Yeah, but how bad do you think the person who's dying is feeling that they can't even have their family next to them?
Okay, so anyway, that's gone. We've learned from that. We don't need to dig into it.
What else did you learn?
Matt, I'll tell you this right now. Andy would be wearing 2 masks still if it wasn't for me. I'll tell you that right now.
What do you mean? I wasn't. What do you mean?
Andy would have been wearing 2 masks still. Oh my God.
I'm not going to lie. I really feel like, listen, I'm not going to say anything stupid here and be dumb because COVID was fucking obviously terrible for a lot of people. But it did give people an opportunity, honestly, to kind of regroup and reconnect with their families and be around the house. And like, we went for walks. We went for walks every day, my wife and I, man, for just miles and miles.
You live in a bubble.
With my kids.
What do you mean? It's the complete opposite of that. You didn't see your family. You weren't allowed to see your family. You had to stay in a room by yourself.
What are you talking about
during
COVID?
Stay
in a room.
You're not allowed to see your family.
Yeah, I live with my family.
Yeah, your immediate family. What about your mom and dad? Did you get to see them? No. How about your cousins, your other family? Yeah, you were stuck in a house all day.
I get that, but with my immediate family, we actually everyone got to. We did workouts every day. We did walks. We had happy hour.
It's fucking terrible. Anyway,
it was bad if you couldn't go. If you were in that situation,
shit.
I think we may have cheated a couple times, dude. I think I
tell you what,
saw
it was
my mom,
funny. It's funny. Vander Kane fucking went off on that Mark Spector. I saw that little back and forth they had.
Well, didn't Spector kind of?
Yeah, well, all these guys
initiate it.
Yeah, no, because the Kaner said something about
another
stealth.
I goes, what?
Ouchie,
go
Fauci.
figure, a selfish comment.
Yeah, and
made by whatever.
But I bet you Kaner was probably outspoken against COVID and some of the policies that we know are false now. And these writers would really dig at you and rip you and bash you and tell you that you are fucking killing people and this, that, and the other. So now you guys come out like Aaron Rodgers and those guys like, fuck all you guys. You guys fucking bashed me for years when it looks now I'm right. And so I think that people are kind of pissed off a little bit. So I did see Kaner and Spector kind of go back and forth a little bit there. But dude, there's this golf cheater in St. Louis.
Let me tell the story.
In St. Louis at Winghaven, which is in St. Charles. He fucking faked a hole-in-one because he was going out. His team was going out first. And so he parked his car next to where all the fucking maintenance crew is, snuck up on hole one or one of the holes.
Time out. And he went at 6 in the morning. He went early. They caught him on camera. He went and put
a divot
in the green, put his ball in the hole.
So they knew that was going to be the first team to hit off that.
To get to the fourth hole.
Which is a hole-in-one hole. And it's a $2,000 prize. And this guy set that up and then bragged about, or not bragged, but told him, hey, my grandmother's dying. I'm going to have to take a call. I'm going to go up there and hit first so I could take my time. And they fucking caught him in Winghaven in St. Louis, which is like, and people are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, dude. That is a huge deal.
Who said it's not a big deal?
Well, if you're not a golfer, and you don't know the etiquette in golf, there's a lot of rules, man.
Well, it's just any sport. You're going to cheat. Like, why are you cheating?
But there's money involved in this, too. So it's like, it's the weirdest thing in the world. I've never heard anything like this before.
So listen, so apparently he's had multiple hole-in-ones at Old Hickory, too.
Oh.
While playing with his fiance leading up to their wedding, which was at the club. So he used the credits from the hole-in-one club winnings to offset the cost of the wedding.
Andy.
That's according to sources.
Andy.
Sources say.
This guy is a straight up fucking.
And apparently he played D1 golf, maybe?
I think his name's Zach. I have it written down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have his name?
Yeah. Zach Holland.
Everybody... Like, you want that 25 hundo that bad?
Dude,
I mean,
these
geez,
people we know this guy.
Okay.
People we know this guy in St. Louis. And so and then you're reading the comments on it, and there's guys that I know that are commenting on it, and they're like, dude, I know this guy. He's a fucking weirdo. But imagine being with your fiance. Imagine your fiance, put it this way, and she's deliberately cheating in something in front of you before you get married.
To get credits.
So
for
she's
the
literally,
wedding.
she's stealing money, and she's like, I want to cheat and screw over whatever to make money. Wouldn't you look at her like, you're doing that this way? You're going to go fucking bang a bunch of fucking dudes when you're on that girls trip in Vegas. How can you even marry somebody that's even thinking to do this, for one? Weird, odd behavior. This guy's going to get scolded everywhere at work. It's going to get out. Dude, St. Louis is small, just so you guys know.
Yeah, but it's not just St. Louis, dude. This has become a
barstool to everything.
Story.
Yeah. So, but you're living in St. Louis. You're working in St. Louis. Everybody's going to know that you're a fraud cheater. Just like that. Bam.
Damn.
And no one's going to trust you ever about anything.
No.
So anyway, I did not watch it.
Okay, can I say something about it?
Andy's a movie star.
Andy Pitt.
It's Andy Pitt. We're calling him now. He's a movie star.
I told Patty I want to do a movie.
Andy Seymour Hoffman. Jesus Christ. I didn't get to see it because I don't have
the Mike Danton special.
People
say that you don't have what? HBO
Max. I couldn't find it.
Download it on the app. No, you got to download the app. It's on the Discovery Channel.
And I do have that.
Yeah, but I don't know when it's airing. But it's on.
But I should have watched it, but I couldn't. Dude, I sat there and I fucking tried to find it, and I couldn't find it.
Well, you got to ask
my wife. I swear.
HBO Max.
I swear to God.
Okay, so the Mike Danton story. So check that out. And it doesn't tell the whole story. Listen, they did it in like 50 minutes or whatever. So it's very surface level. But there is something that happened during the course of that, and I had Steve Simmons, who was also on that documentary. He was a prominent figure on there as well.
Stevie boy.
And he joined me on Hockey Sense this past week. So if you want to check that out, it's really interesting. But and he made a great comment too that I want to get into about, no state taxes and all that type of stuff. But so Ryan Johnson, who's now the general manager of the Vancouver Canucks, and great guy, dude. We all remember RJ. Did you play with RJ?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah. So RJ, he was a roommate of Mike Danton's at one point in time during the course of the season.
Yeah.
But not on that last road trip. I think he was when Mike like snuck out the back of the hotel and he was arrested at the San Jose airport. I think he was a roommate with Mark Rycroft for that trip. But anyway, regardless, they're airing this jailhouse recording, this conversation between Mike and David Frost, who was his agent that he tried to kill, but he's saying it wasn't him, it was his dad. Even though he gave the bouncer in East St. Louis a picture of David Frost and said, "This is the guy that." And he said, "I think he's still sticking to that story." Like, Mike, come on, like we all know. Just at some point, just tell the story. You'll get a lot more out of it. Like, just be honest.
I agree. You'll monetize it.
Tell the story. can't lie about it. Like those days have
over.
got to be over. But anyway, so they're airing this jailhouse conversation, and it's the conversation when David Frost said, "Do I have to be scared for my life, Mike? Do I have to be scared for my life?" And Mike's like, "No, I got to go." And he's like, "Do you love me?" And Mike's like, "Yeah." And Dave goes, "Say it." And Mike goes, "I love you." Well, while this conversation is going on the screen is a split screen still photo, one graphic of David Frost, and on the other side, which it was supposed to be Mike Danton. The producers thought it was Mike Danton, and it's a picture of Ryan Johnson.
Oh, Jesus.
Over this I love you conversation.
The worst conversation ever.
I text the producer. I'm like, "Hey, that is not Mike Danton. That is Ryan Johnson." She's like, "Oh my God, okay." So she tells the next person, she's like, "They're going to edit it." Well, I send the picture to RJ, to Ryan Johnson. I'm like, he needs to know, dude.
Of course he does.
He's like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is from this documentary that's on HBO Max."
God.
He goes, "Is this like anywhere?" I go, "It's on HBO Max, dude."
It's everywhere.
He's like, "What?" He goes, "Get me a contact number." I give him a contact number, and the Canucks are all over it. I'm sure they've had a conversation. But somebody else told me they watched it the other day, and they didn't know what I was talking about. So maybe they already took the picture down, but it was up there for the first 24, 48
That's funny,
hours,
man.
dude.
That's interesting. And RJ.
And if I didn't say anything, dude, it would just still be up there. It would just stay there.
Well, it'd just get out, and somebody would post.
I don't know how many people would truly. I don't know how many people would know that was RJ. RJ.
Everybody in the hockey community would see RJ. He has a distinct look to him. He's a handsome guy. Looks completely different than Mike Danton anyway.
Let me show you.
Mike Danton has black.
But I'm with you. But let me show you the picture.
Show me right quick.
Because I sent it to RJ, and
poor RJ. He's just trying to get his shit together in Vancouver, and now he's fucking telling.
So that doesn't look like RJ today. You know what I mean?
No, that's RJ, dude.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But
look at that.
You would know
look.
that.
Look
I
at
would
Frost.
know.
Oh God, looks like his nose is bloody. Oh, do you love me?
Do you love me?
That's so odd. Weird stuff, man. These guys, dude, man, oh man, they'll get you when you're young. We've had guys on that's been through this too, Theo and those guys. Do you love me?
But
my dad would kill him.
Yeah, I know.
If any fucking grown
That's
man
what people are saying to me. I was having a conversation.
My mom would kill
with
him.
some hockey people the other day, and it's like, how do kids at that age? How do they get manipulated to the point where they don't tell their dad? They don't tell
I would tell my dad too. I told my dad
they don't tell. He is their agent and their coach. It's like, who do you go to?
I told my dad every single thing that happened in my life,
but
everything, even the weird stuff.
You know, people say that about the Sam Graham.
I know, I agree.
Or Graham James shit.
Graham James, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if you're.
It just shows they don't have a relationship. With your dad.
How come? You know, and you can never blame the victim, dude. And I'm not, but. It's people. Some people can't relate. They can't figure out, like, if you're 14, 15 years old, 11, 12, whatever, and a coach is crossing the line and violating you, how do they prevent you from going to your parents?
Because your mom and dad are probably very strict.
And they hand them over to these coaches,
I'll tell you.
Because of the dream.
And just remember this, because I grew up with kids like this too. They didn't tell their parents anything. I was a complete opposite. Told them, because my mom and dad are, it's like, okay, let's deal with it. I know parents that are so strict that your kids are forcibly trying to be away from you. They don't tell you anything.
And they lie.
They lie to you all day long because how strict you are. They don't want to get jammed up. They don't want you mad at them. They have things to do. And all of a sudden you have this weird cycle because you are way too strict and you don't listen to them. That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
And I listen, and I've tried to create that.
It's that simple
environment with my kids. Like, you tell me
everything. You won't get in trouble. You're good.
Now my girls, they're just not. They tell, but hey, I tell them, if you're not going to tell me, you tell your mama.
Tell mama. And she's not going to hurt. She's going to be. She's your best friend.
Yeah.
She's your best friend. I'm your best friend. You're not going to get in trouble. Just tell me. It's all good. That's what you have to do. And I'm not even a fucking parent. I just saw what my parents did to me. I told them everything, and it helped me. And there's kids I know that
there's some things
they lie.
There's some things parents probably don't need to know. You know what I'm saying?
No, but if it's a, do you love me? That is
Yeah, but that's well after he's already been.
Who knows what he was doing before? He's probably saying that's the way that back and forth is. Meaning that's happened over and over and over and over for years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of
That was like
this is
like when you talk to your girl.
This is while he's been in the NHL for a couple of years. And you know, Jamal Mayers. I was talking to him about this the other day. I'm like, He said we invited him to dinner it became like a running joke. They invited him to dinner every single night. Every night on the road. They invited him to dinner, and he never came.
Yeah.
Not once.
Well, I told you what happened my first year with the training camp of the Devils. Lou brought us both up, me and Danton. Jefferson at the time. This was right before he said, I'm not going to drink Lou's Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
And he sat us down and he said, I don't want you fighting each other.
Oh, really?
And I never understood that because I'm looking at him like, of all the big guys I got to deal with, I can only kill this guy. I'll get this motherfucker. And so I just never, and then all of a sudden this all went down and Danton.
Were you on opposite teams?
Yeah.
Did you go against each other?
Yeah, we were.
Did he try you? Like, did he run you? Did he do anything?
Before we even skated for the first time.
So then once you got on the ice, it was no.
I think right after.
You don't remember any incident on the ice?
Nothing with him.
Because listen, I loved Mike as a player.
He got released.
I like watching him as a player.
He was great with the
Blues. And he was a great guy, too. Everyone liked Mike around the Blues. This whole thing, I truly believe he got to the point in his life, dude, where he couldn't get rid of this guy. Most people can fire their agent and move on. It's like, hey, one phone call. Hey, buddy, sorry, man, I got to move on. I got to hire somebody else just to thank you for everything. And it's over.
Yeah.
He couldn't do that with this guy. There's no way for him to get rid of him.
There always
and
is.
I'll never understand why this wasn't a bigger story. And I'm not trying to like open up a can of worms here, but you know, when Mike was living with David Frost and when he was under his spell and he was kind of being groomed all those years, he was with a couple other players, 3 other players, one being Sheldon Keefe. And when he got to Toronto to become the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs, it was never really brought up.
I agree with that.
No one ever like asked or brought it up. And then he goes to New Jersey where Mike Danton was suspended and traded. He played there and it's never been brought up in New Jersey.
Yeah. Because I told you, like, I think Lou, he said that right at the beginning of training camp, I believe. I'm not going to drink Lou's Kool-Aid. And I didn't even realize.
So I asked Steve Simmons, I'm like, how come you guys never like, he goes, well, I brought it up when he became head coach of the Toronto Marlies and I did a story on it when he became coach of the Marlies and I just felt like it wasn't necessary to go there again.
It's gigantic news.
It was a huge story in Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, this guy, and listen, good for Sheldon. Like, he separated himself from David Frost, and he made a life for himself and a career for himself. I'm not blaming him.
No.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't be coaching in the NHL. He absolutely should be. He's proven that he can do it, and he was able to break free. So I give him credit, you know? But at the same time, I'm just surprised that he's never addressed it. Like, he should just come out and be like, yeah, he was a bad guy. I separated from him. I don't talk to Mike Danton anymore. Like answer some of those questions.
Or how about be like, this is what
do you talk to Mike?
How about this, Andy? This is what I went through. Make sure your kid doesn't go through this. Here, let me explain exactly what I went through and how I got out of it and what I should have done maybe at the beginning so your children don't ever go through this. Why don't you help people and bring it up that way?
So
I don't care if no one's not going to hire you because this went down. How about you help the kids because this could happen again?
So Steve Simmons, I don't know if he's right about this or not, but somebody who you know, obviously, he said he thinks Adam Keefe still has a relationship with David Frost.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like you throw that out there, you got to make sure you better make sure you're right. But I don't know if he is or not. But I would like to have a conversation with Sheldon about it for what you just said, man. Like help people, help these.
It's not about you anymore.
Help these parents that are sending their kids to Canada to go play in the OHL.
At 13 or even like
15, 16 years old,
and
man.
even like those tournaments where you could send your kid up for a week when they're
Right.
13 years old.
Right.
Shit, we did that too. Like,
Correct.
I stayed in parents. I don't know. The going back is
It's just too big of a story where it's just completely been swept under the rug. And one of the main players in the story is coaching in the NHL, and he's never talked about it.
I agree with you. And we've talked about that before, him not talking about it. But I will say everything boils down to this. You try to be as open as you can with the kids, especially if they're playing competitive hockey or they're playing this or they're doing that or in any circumstance, going to college, going to just be open so they are open with you so you know what's going on in their life.
Mm-hmm. And Theo Fleury had a shitty home life, and it sounded like,
there you
know.
go. If you don't have a relationship with your kid, and I know it's tough, man, because at the age, man, Ty's going to go through it. Chloe's going to go through it. It is what it is. You want to be away from your family. You have to discipline them. You can't be like, oh, that's fine. I'm not going to get mad at you. So I understand the balance there. But you got to be a way. There's more open talks with your children, especially if they're competitive.
So they're aware of the warning signs.
Say it to me, Andy.
Something doesn't feel right. You come to me and tell me.
Say it to me. Do you love me?
No, I'm not saying that.
Holy, that fucking makes me mad.
Yeah.
Even like hearing that. Do you love?
And,
Say it to me.
And Mike even
Oh,
says in
God.
one of those conversations with David in jail, he's like, I just wanted to do things. Like he was kind of, I think he was hooking up with that girl who worked at the Katie Wolfman. I remember going to her party when she got acquitted. I watched this story though. She literally drove the FBI informant who she didn't know was like, she asked, Mike's like, hey, ask the guy who you're with right now at the park if he would carry out this murder for hire. So she gets him on the phone. It was such an amateur play. It was a terrible, one of the worst you've ever seen. Almost comical how bad it was. And this guy happened to be a dispatcher at a police department. So he goes back to the police. He's like, dude, my dad who plays for the Blues is asking me to kill somebody who's going to be at his apartment. So now they wire him up, they plan it. But the girl drove him there. She saw this fake gun that was disabled that he had with him. And she got off, dude. I know she was 19 and whatever. And at the time covering the trial, I kind of felt bad for her. Maybe she was like blinded by this NHL player and made a bad mistake. But just think if the bouncer at the strip club, when Mike showed him the picture and he said, no, I ain't doing that, whatever. He offered him $10,000. If he would have been like, yeah, I'll do it. Dude, he would have fucking shot David Frost dead at the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
10 G's to kill somebody?
And the girl got off.
Yeah.
Well, his line was the best line at the trial. Even the judge started laughing, and the whole entire courtroom started laughing because when he was on the stand, Ronald Jones, who I believe is no longer with us, but he said, the attorney said, okay, so how much did he offer you? And he said, well, he offered me $10,000. And he said, well, what was your response? He goes, my response, he goes, I looked at him and I said, $10,000, that won't even pay for my lawyer, So it's like he wasn't going to do it for 10 grand.
$10,000 to kill somebody? You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
We're not in goddamn Syria. You know what I mean? Like, you know how hard it is to kill somebody and get away with it?
Oh, dude.
Are you kidding?
And I'm glad he said no.
Are you kidding?
And then David Frost should be happy that it was actually somebody who was working for the police department, so he didn't get
My dad told me
murdered.
David Frost came up to him at a AAA event one time, gave him his card. I think we still have it. But yeah, man, like it's sad. It's sad.
But none of those
I don't hear
kids,
that. I don't hear about that much anymore.
Because none of these kids who were involved, and there were some other
there's more
names.
You think,
one is a NHL agent right now, representing significant players. Okay, another one, played junior high. I think John Erskine's the one guy who said, fuck you, I'm out of here.
I want to get
and
him on.
Ryan Barnes was another one who's now an agent. That's who I'm talking about. He was a second-round pick of the Red Wings. I think he separated himself. It was Sheldon and Mike who were the last ones to do it. Mike, I don't even know if he ever has. I mean, It's amazing how you go to prison for trying to hire somebody to kill David Frost, and then when you're in jail, the first phone call you make is to David Frost. Explain that to me.
Well, it's just like Stockholm Syndrome. Just like these kids that get abducted, I'll give you an example. The kids that got abducted in Kirkwood, Missouri in the early 2000s, these two little boys got abducted by a fucking guy that works at Emo's Pizza. And the kid was going and sleeping over at Michael Devlin and Henri, whatever. That kid was only there for a couple months. But Devlin was able to leave the house and go.
No, Devlin was the killer.
Okay, Michael Devlin was a kidnapper. The kid was able to leave the house. He was 15 years old this time.
For a long time, though.
And he was able to go to his friend's house and sleep over and come back.
No, not sleep over.
Yes, they did. I watched the whole documentary the other day. So
really? There's a documentary on that?
Yes. It's all over fucking, you go type it in YouTube, dude. It's all, I watch this shit all the time. He was able to go sleep over. And he even knew, but he already had a way of life with this guy. Mm-hmm. And the guy was stopped, I think, sexually harassing him or molesting him at the time because he wanted somebody younger. And that's why he got that Ben Ornbury kid and kidnapped him.
They got a second one.
And a young kid that saw the first kidnapping years before that said the trailer hitch on this truck is a little bit unique. This young kid that was fucking 10 years old, good old kid from middle of Missouri, looks at this trailer and said, it's a little bit different. Richwood, Missouri, little tiny town. And said, this trailer hitch this guy had that abducted that kid is this style that no one has. And they finally found it 4 years later, somebody's like, "Oh, that is a trailer hitch."
Why? Because that kid got away or whatever?
The kid was at a bus stop, and the kid gets off the bus, and whenever he kidnapped them, one of the kids looks and said, "That's a unique trailer hitch."
Why? What was so unique about it?
Because he's a good old hillbilly boy that knows about fucking cars and trucks.
I mean, are there that many different types of...
Sure. It just shows you like.
So I was
a
so
young
into
kid.
this story at the
Fuck
time. I couldn't believe this emos died. And he worked at an emos in Kirkwood, which like...
But it's
which is a-
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
That's what
Stockholm
it's called, and it happened in the 70s.
So you think Mike had that?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
What would your advice be to Mike today? Would you say that he should like come out and tell his story?
God, yeah. Tell everything. Well, the reason why he probably doesn't is because he's probably still attached to him. Is Frost still alive?
Yeah. So this is back in 2010.
This is us speculating.
This
like,
is back
You're
in-
asking me, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no. This is back. Well, and no one really knows where he is. I don't know where he is. I mean, he was in California. Then I heard he was in
He was
British
at Busch
Columbia.
Stadium, and he asked Jimmy the Cat Hayes for a jersey from Albert Pujols a couple years ago. Tweeted at him. Jimmy was working.
Mike Denton. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
thought
If,
you-
I don't know
Frost.
if he came in because I don't think he can travel across the
He was
state
at-
lines.
I
or
just
whatever.
remember that. We talked about it on the radio.
He tweeted it.
Yeah, he tweeted it. At
I don't
the
think he
Cat.
came to the game, but
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
yeah, I think he asked him for it. He was like a big Cardinal fan. He was tweeting about the Cardinals all the
Yeah,
time.
and he asked the Cat to get a Albert Pujols signed jersey for it.
So
The Cat's
funny. Like what?
yeah,
So-
Albert ain't doing it.
So this is in 2010. I just started a website called True Hockey, truehockey.com. And I was like writing on this website. So it was actually the timing of it was unbelievable. I get a couple of emails from hockey parents in Southern California. And they're like, hey, and I guess they knew I was attached to the story or whatever. They're like, are you the guy that was covering the Mike Dan story? I'm like, yeah. So here's my phone number. Call me. I call the guy and they're like, hey, David Frost is running an off-ice hockey facility here in Southern California. He's got one jersey hanging on the wall inside his facility, and it's a Mike Danton jersey, and he's using an alias, and we're convinced that it's David Frost who's running this facility. And David used to tell me that he had like this access to all these off-ice treadmills and stuff like that, and he was like, you know, ahead of his time when it came to like the off-ice training and all this shit. So I called they gave me the number to the facility. I called the facility up. The guy, dude, you could never mistake David Frost's voice. You know, he had this graggly, real, like, rough voice. And I said, I asked for the name, which was, his last name was Macaulay. Because Wes Macaulay, the famous referee, his sister is probably, maybe still married to David Frost.
So weird.
Okay?
Sorry.
And so he was using an alias. Forgot what first name he was using, but the last name was Macaulay. So I asked for Macaulay. He's like, this is him. I go, this is David Frost, isn't it? He hangs up the phone.
Oh my.
So I write a story. Remember, Bob McKenzie reached out to me. He's like, this is unbelievable. And I was like, write a story. David Frost is running an off-ice facility in Southern California. I give the address and everything. It shut down within a week, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what is he doing? So what's he doing? Can we get him on?
We don't know where he is.
Can we get him on the pod?
Dude, no one knows. I mean, if you're
You get
listening,
Danton on.
Dave, if you're listening, reach out. We'll have you on. You can tell us how he wasn't trying to kill you. He was trying to kill his dad. But you know,
so weird, man.
But Mike's dad had the greatest line ever. Because real quick, we'll move on. But I remember going to Toronto to cover this story, and I was working with. That's how I met Jeff Merrick and Billy Waters. I was doing their show every single day. Leafs Lunch, which was a simulcast radio and television show in Toronto, like the biggest Toronto Maple Leafs show going at the time. And I was like their correspondent for it. And KMOX Radio, where I was working for in St. Louis, they sent me to Toronto to cover the story. David Branch, I sat down with him. I went and talked to the Cicerelli brothers who were owning Sarnia at the time in the
David
OHL.
Branch.
This is back in
Rest
your
in peace.
This is back in your era. So
Yep.
I went and watched Guelph play London, Game 7 of the OHL Finals, dude. And I saw Cam play. I think you scored a goal that
scored a
game.
goal, baby.
And I watched
That's
that.
crazy.
And I'm at the game, you know, and I'll never. I just whatever. Just so many things are coming back, but sitting in Mike Danton's house that he grew up in, and his dad said to me, David Frost, and I talked to Mike Danton's dad the night that he was arrested. He was sobbing over the phone. It was crazy. Like, he was like, this is all David Frost. Will you please tell Mike that we love him, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm listening. I'm sitting at the kitchen table, And in the back, it's like a backyard, but it's not like a pretty backyard. But there's a lot of like land, but it's not like nice or anything. And he said, "You see that swamp over my shoulder?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "David Frost could look at that swamp and tell you that it's a field of wildflowers, and you believe him." I was like,
No, I wouldn't.
He goes, he could tell you what to think, what to do, what to say, whatever. But the parents turned Mike over to David for thinking that he was their meal ticket to get to the NHL.
So weird. Just you gotta, all you parents out there,
But watch it on HBO Max.
just remember this stuff happens, I don't know if it happens too much anymore. The one thing that does happen, I feel like I see more than anything, is good-looking women teachers banging 14-year-old.
Yeah, that happens pretty often.
I see that almost every other day. And then the woman looks extremely hot, and she's banging a fucking young kid. That's what I see more than anything. But I don't know.
But I don't want to call anybody out because there's one guy in particular. Like I just know of like coaches who have coached AAA, and they'll have like 4 or 5 kids living with them. Like that the parents send him, and he billets all these kids. And he's a normal guy. I don't think he's doing anything crazy or weird or anything. But I don't know. I always found that to be a little odd too.
Well, I don't know. If you have money, like even when your kids leave early, sometimes the mom will leave and get an apartment. I've heard that millions of times over in the alumni room right now.
The Kachucks did that. They got a house in Ann Arbor where the U.S. program was, and they would take turns. The Hughes brothers did that too.
There's a lot
Their
of
parents
guys
got
that
a
we
house.
know are going through that right now, and the wife is going to go up there and stay for months in a hotel.
Oh, no, I don't know about the hotel, but
or not a hotel, apartment.
Yeah.
Apartment, whatever. Shit, same fucking thing.
But what would you? I would do that.
If you had money.
Yeah, if I had money.
Yeah, if I didn't have money, then you have to stay with the
then
coach.
You have to stay. No, you stay with a billet.
Or, okay, what's the difference?
Because I think the billets are vetted.
And the coach vetted?
Probably
he's your
so.
coach.
I just don't think you need to live
he's
with
your
the
coach. So it's like, what's the difference?
I think
the billet families, horror stories I've heard from fucking billets?
Sure. I'm sure.
They're vetted?
Well,
now it's different, I would say.
I hear from more NHL players, man, who still have a relationship with their billet families.
100%.
They love their billet. They're a second family.
Oh God, yeah, I love my billets. The older couple was a little tough to deal with, but I know guys that the billet family was fucking disaster. The mom's getting rocked.
I'm sure.
There's no food. There's this. There's that. The fucking oozer.
Yeah, and that's on the organization, dude.
Like I'm just telling
That's on the organization. But these kids have the ability, and I know plenty of kids, Cam, and I know you do too, who they were in that situation. It's one phone call from the parents to the general manager, and it's like, okay, we're going to get you out of there and get you into a new place.
Totally.
And so that's what will happen.
And at the highest level, it's different. But
I would say I would rather my kid live with a billet and like a good home. Not some shady shit you're talking about versus the coach. I think living with the coaches look a little weird.
Yeah,
you gotta go home with them after the game.
Living with a family's weird, to be honest with you. It's all weird, but you gotta do it, I guess. Unless you got money and the wife can leave the house and go up there and stay for 6 months.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fuck.
Most people aren't in that situation.
No shit.
But I find, in hockey,
now it's just now
all these parents are so rich.
They're rich.
Dude.
No shit. They're all rich. Not all of them. No. But you're from fucking Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, 6 feet from the moose's ass, and you got to fucking leave at a young age.
Those are good old Canadian families.
And
that you're living with.
Goddamn right.
Hot meal every night.
Whew.
Laundry done.
The mom is a lovely woman. The dad's a shit kicker.
She's making butter tarts, dude.
God, you get up and it smells like breakfast in the morning. oh yeah.
You know what butter tarts are?
Yeah, I do,
okay.
Andy.
So I used to make some butter tarts back in the day.
Andy would make butter tarts. Come on over, everybody.
It's like a Canadian treat. We had friends they were from Ottawa that lived near us. And she would make unbelievable butter tarts, dude. And
I will say this.
Gave me the recipe.
There are weirdos everywhere. There are good people everywhere, and there's weirdos everywhere. So you just got to know.
You got to know.
You just got to know.
You got to
do your homework, and you got to just talk to your kids, man. It is what it is.
Did you hear what Monica McNutt said?
McNutsack? Jesus Christ.
They're blaming Caitlin for the technical foul.
The gift that keeps on giving. Mother of God. Now these 2 NBA players want to play.
Oh, my God.
Where are the green dildos? Remember that was a thing for a while?
Yeah, they were throwing it on
funny.
the court.
I think
Magic Johnson said that
it's
he
so
bought a team
funny, dude.
for $10 million with some other investors a few years ago, and they were losing so much. He goes, they never really made money. They were losing so much money, they almost like sold it. And he said now they actually are about to make money. Like I think the league they got the new CBA.
Sure, they're
They're
everybody's
flying
talking about
private.
it.
They're staying in nice hotels, playing in the best arenas in the world. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, is this
What do you mean?
Is this sustainable? Like, are they going to be a popular league for years to come?
If it keeps having drama like this, you're damn right. This is going to be more popular than NHL in a couple of years.
I want Caitlin and Sophie to like get their coach fired. They need to pull a Cassidy.
So weird.
And fire their coach late in the
Stick up
season.
for
She gets clocked in the freaking
What's
face.
that girl's name that clocked her? What's her name?
Carrington is the last name.
Deontay.
She played at Stanford, then transferred to Baylor. If you watch her highlight package, she's known for that. She will track you down, and she will, she'll block shots from behind.
How do
she comes over the top. She will put the body on you.
How do you?
But that was an
okay,
aggressive.
stop.
You can't defend that.
How do you even play a basketball game with a long fake wig, fake eyelashes, and then fake nails with decked on makeup, and now you're playing a professional? It's so like those nails are so long. Like, how do you even like?
I don't know.
Why do they do that? I wonder. Why your wig probably gets in your way? Like, I don't understand it. That's why I can't take it serious.
I don't think it's a wig. I think it's a weave. So it's like woven into their head. It's not like a wig you put on, right? It's a weave. So I don't think it falls off.
Oh, you rip it off, it's
but
coming off.
Didn't it happen on a basketball court a few years ago where the wig fell off?
It's so funny.
Because I think some probably do wear wigs.
But they deck themselves out with makeup and stuff, and it's like, aren't you
I
playing
know,
in
but
a
like
game?
whatever. That's just.
Yeah, but with long nails like that, like you can't grip the ball as well.
I know.
And eyelashes are like that. Makeup gets in your eyes.
But
like,
Angel Reese is like, she's such a bad basketball player right now. She's really struggling. What's her field goal percentage?
who gives a shit?
What's her field goal percentage? Do you know?
I don't know, man. I don't care. I don't want to talk. It's just funny. It's just drama.
Caitlin's
it's
like
just
her
so
reaction
drama.
when the coach didn't even have Sophie's back.
Oh, she goes like this. I mean,
like
again,
Caitlin,
say something then.
go to the bosses, or call McNutt. Call Monica McNutt.
McNutt sack.
Grab your McNutt sack and go and tell the bosses.
I want these two NBA guys to go in the league.
Okay, so now here's
So
the deal.
funny, dude.
Because now they're saying, because they're totally like calling them out. But there's
gift that keeps on giving.
But the WNBA is like saying that they will be the ones to determine what a woman is.
Of course.
And that you have to have, like I think the swimmer or whatever, I think she had gone through like a year or two of hormone treatments.
Imagine how horrible that is for
So
your
I don't think you can just be a man and say I'm a woman and go into the WNBA. I think you have to like start that transition period. I had someone try to rent my apartment years ago who was in transition.
Good.
Remember I told you that?
No.
She was a bricklayer. And so I had to call her like
Maddie,
Maddie,
mark it down.
I had to call
Mark it down,
I had
Maddie.
to call her work to confirm.
You give Maddie more shit to do.
She was like 6'4", long blonde hair, high heels, walks into the apartment, I show her around. She really wanted it too, and she was a bricklayer.
She really wanted it?
She wanted the apartment.
Oh, I was like, oh.
But I was taken aback because it was a total.
Hey,
it was
she really wanted Andy. Oh my! She would have got you.
Oh my, Andy Pitt.
Andy Pitt. Andy Seymour Hoffman.
Chevy Powerhouse, baby. It's time for the shit kicker of the week, and it's got to be Patty this week.
Got to be Andy. It's got to be, man. And you know what? He was going through, a lot of ups and downs early in his career. He gets to Edmonton. He plays with McDavid and Draisaitl. Has a career
He played
year.
with a lot of great players.
Great players. He's doing his thing, and kind of bounced around and signed in St. Louis. Took less money, according to him, and relied on himself. And it didn't go well at the beginning. And things almost happened like this. Boom, just like that.
I gotta ask Army next time we have Army on. We gotta ask him like, how close were you to like putting him on waivers?
Exactly, and he didn't. And all of a sudden,
and why didn't you do it?
And Berube came in and connected with Patty because they worked together back with the Phantoms in Philly, and the rest is history, Andy. The rest is history. He figured it out.
Now he's a St. Louis Hall of Famer.
Hell yeah,
but
baby.
The whole story of him like not even having a place to play in St. Louis when he was a kid. Having to play like AA hockey. He's playing like on random Central States teams. I don't even know if they still exist.
you know.
Some of these out of Twin Bridges and whatnot. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even think so. But they figured it out. It was just that close to getting sent down. And none of
Living
this
with
would
his
happen.
aunt and uncle, like
No
not
shit.
knowing,
Yep.
getting kicked off a team. That's crazy shit.
And then he comes here and he finds a way and scores some big time goals.
Yeah, so you're gonna love this interview
coming
up with Patty Maroon, baby.
Jim Butler. Chevy
Jim Butler, the
powerhouse.
Chevy powerhouse,
Shit
baby.
kicker of the week. Let's go.
Um,
I think Patty was a pretty serious interview with him.
it was
Kinda, right?
from an ice cream shop.
He sounded good though.
He did.
Yeah,
No
I
issues.
was like kind of worried, like he was on, he was good,
He was great.
but he fucking opened up. Like I feel like he was a little bit emotional. Like it wasn't like a funny.
I've made Patty cry several times, just so you know. His last game in St. Louis, I made him cry during the intermission. Very emotional. He's one of my favorite interviews ever, though. I love interviewing Patty Maroon. Like, I'm talking about when he was playing. He was actually a great interview. He would give great answers.
Yeah,
I like players who always say your name in their answer. He'd always be like, Andy, like he just was very.
that's what Andy likes.
No, because
no,
because he's engaged in the interview. He's conversational. Like he's talking to you.
yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
like
I get
he
that.
was, and so I remember interviewing him his last game in St. Louis, playing for the Hawks, intermission. I got a great picture, and he got very emotional during the interview. But you've known Patty for a long, long time, Cam, and I don't need to tell you, he's a very emotional guy,
God, we all are,
and
man.
you are too.
We all are, dude. We all act tough, but we got our demons, man.
I'm emotional.
We know.
Woo!
Son of a bitch. Andy's emotional. No shit, he is.
The golfer. What would you tell that golfer if he was here?
Goddamn, boy.
God,
You're horrible.
what would you tell the golfer? I'm not as
I was
emotional as you, so settle down.
No, I'm way more.
Yeah.
Well,
No, you are.
No, there's a difference.
I don't.
You, with petty little things,
Yeah.
you're emotional.
Yeah.
I will cry to see a little kitty cat.
I haven't cried in a long
If
time.
I see a little
I
kitty,
cry when I'm seeing a movie or
If-
listening to like
you know,
who was the girl who was married to Tim McGraw?
Carrie on.
No.
No doubt.
No, Tim McGraw's wife.
Yeah, no doubt.
It wasn't her name.
No, I know, but she's in the band.
No.
Gwen Stefani.
What's her name, Maddie?
Gwen Stefani.
Married? No, it wasn't Gwen. That's Blake Shelton.
Oh, my bad.
Married to
Okay,
Tim McGraw. Faith Hill. Oh, I used to get emotional listening to her. Song.
See, I know you did. It's fine. See, like, it's weird, though. Like, if I cried so much when my little kitty died,
Oh God.
I still fucking think about her. You know, my mom fucking went through hell and back.
Mm.
And when she passed away, me and my dad were like, well, okay. Because it was horrific what my
Yeah.
dad had to do for her.
Mhm.
So it was a different thing. And like, I don't know, with animals and stuff like that, I am very, very
So
emotional.
I used to take my dog to this.
But Andy will get emotional if, like, you know,
see someone
somebody's
lift the Stanley Cup or something. You know.
something that just little petty
That makes
things.
me emotional every year. When I see someone lift the Stanley Cup who's got a great story, been waiting a long time, I get emotional. Now, a few weeks ago, I used to take my dog to this park every single day, Cam. Sierra, this the greatest dog in the history of dogs. People who know, you know, this white German Shepherd, she was amazing. And I used to take her to this park and she'd chase rabbits and squirrels and just pick up the biggest sticks and biggest logs and just carry them around. And we used to play Frisbee and stuff like that there. And I just went and I sat on a park bench in the park by myself and just reflected on
I
my
do that
life, man.
too.
And I just,
That's
was
okay.
That was an emotional
I'm not chirping.
moment.
No shit.
Mm.
Dude, sometimes I sit on
Yeah.
my back deck and I fucking think of things, and I have my little wind
Yeah.
thing of
Wind chimes.
my mom and Boo and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I think of my dad. You know, I think of all kinds of shit. I think I need to stay alive for Kate. You know, I get emotional. Goddamn
Stay
right.
alive. You're not even 45 yet.
I know, but I gotta.
Is something going on that we don't know
I
about?
don't know.
Oh my God.
I just need to. Kate. I don't want to leave Kate at a young
Okay.
age.
Well then.
We're talking emotions.
I know.
When my little kitty or my doggy dies, oh Jesus, mother of God, oh God, ugh, fucks me up.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all, baby. No big deal.
Yeah. Did the
What?
the cats
What?
making
What?
my eyes itch?
Oh,
You bring up Boo puking
I'm
everywhere.
getting two of them. I don't give a shit.
You're getting more
I'm putting
cats?
my gosh dang foot down.
I'm
All y'all
I'm
out
gonna
there.
get you a cat.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
All y'all out there.
Yeah.
Kate is not going to be happy, but I am going to get 2 little rescue kitties, and I don't give a damn.
Okay.
It is what
Okay.
it is.
All right.
I'm going to name one Armando and the other one Willie.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought of it in my head, and that's what I'm going to name them.
Armando?
Armando.
So you want boy cats?
I think I'm going to do boy cats.
I'll
this
get you
time.
one today.
God dang.
I'll get you one here. In the
We have a
next-
huge house. Just run around. The dogs are getting older. They're not chasing you. I need my like that little kitty.
Fine. I will
I'm
get you a
telling
cat.
No, I don't want your cat.
Do you know we had a cat named Felice one time, and I think my parents threw it in the middle of the highway, and I just never saw it again. And then we had another one.
Your neighbors probably took it.
We had another one named Oliver, because it was during the Oliver North scandal. Do you know who Oliver North is?
The general?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Remember that scandal?
Yeah, in the
We had-
late
we-
90s.
And we had a cat named Oliver, and then
It wasn't because of Oliver
It
North. I'll tell you
was.
that right
It
now. You didn't even
was.
know what the hell was going
yeah,
on
I
with
did.
that.
It was, and my mom did not want us to have this cat, so the neighbors ended up taking it, and it lived next door to us for years.
If Andy's neighbors took the cat now, you know it's probably going in a pot somewhere and they're eating it.
One time in high school,
You better watch your doggy.
why?
Because your neighbors, they look at your dog in a different way than
Who,
we do.
Praveen?
Hey, Maddie.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Maddie knows
That's-
that.
Cam.
Where'd the dog go? Where'd the dog go?
Dog curry,
Son of a
baby.
bitch.
Hey, dog curry. Hey, but my neighbors wouldn't. I think that's
Kill your
common-
dog and eat it? I hope not.
That's Chinese food, right?
I'm just.
Does that really happen, or is that an urban
Oh,
legend?
yeah. It happens.
They
Yeah.
not in Japan where they perfect everything. They perfected everything.
I say
in
one thing
Japan.
about Japan, then Andy brings it up fucking every single episode. Think of something new. Jesus, Murphy.
You know, in Japan, everything is it's like everyone pulls together. They're all pulling the same rope. They're all doing the same thing.
Andy knows things, eh, Maddie? They pull on the same rope. They don't let anybody in their country, and they're disciplined.
It's one of the most populated, most visited countries in the world right now.
Oh, it is?
Japan,
Oh, with other, wait,
with other
nationalities?
people visiting.
Excuse me?
Yeah, people visiting.
Yeah, and they kick you right out. Good luck getting a job there. They fucking fire you.
Really?
They kick you right the fuck out. Yes.
You know, there's homeless people there.
Not much. Kick you right out.
Really? So you can't?
Kick you right out.
I could move there. I know people who have gone there and taught English to high school students.
Boot you right out. Yeah, you're here for it. What day is it? Yep, you're out. Fuck yeah, you're not overstaying your visa in Japan.
Why do you think Asians are so talented?
They're smart. They're family oriented. They're smart. They're family oriented. And they've been through a lot of shit.
Anything else happening hockey wise? No?
Not really. It's a dead day, man. It's a
Are you
dead
concerned about Quinn Hughes in
I'm not
Minnesota?
concerned about any of them. Concerned about Quinn Hughes. He's going to sign for $20 million.
Okay. But if you're a Wild fan, are you concerned?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
well, that's the question.
What?
That's you're miss again. This has been this is all about Cam misinterpreting today.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe this one, but not the COVID
Yeah, the
thing.
COVID stuff too. You're just
Lovely time.
No, I didn't
It's
say
one of the
that.
best times ever.
No, it was
My-
a terrible time.
It's fucking terrible.
But I just remember these.
But if I'm Minnesota, okay, who cares? If I'm Minnesota, yeah, dude, of course. We talked about this last week. You go, well, who's the most overrated team right now? Where people are maybe the big stars are always throwing it on. They want to go to this
Yeah.
team. I would say it's Minnesota, and we love Billy G, and we love the fucking guys on big
I
markets.
don't think everyone's racing to Minnesota to play
Well,
there.
they kind of Quinn Hughes went there. Like
He took a trade.
and if
he
you
wanted out of Vancouver.
well, and he went there. And there's other guys that are like, I'll go there too. And that usually was never the case years ago. So I do think, and they haven't done shit yet. They need to win.
if he's there
They need
and
to
he
win.
signs, which if he does sign, it may only be a 3-year deal. So I don't know how
Which
much
rightfully
that's going to
so.
affect a lot of people to come there and sign long-term deals. But
True that.
but they do have Matt Boldy there too.
No, they got a great team.
But if they want to be a championship team, they need Quinn Hughes, dude.
I agree.
And if they don't, then they're just going to be the same
Sorry,
old
Quinn
Minnesota
Hughes
Wild.
is the best
man.
of the best, dude. He controls the
And
game.
I don't know. Does he want to go to with his brothers? Does he want to go to the 22 club and not get in? Does he want to what is he looking to do?
Don't know. But if I'm a Minnesota fan, I'm like, you need that song batch.
Mm-hmm.
And things could drop off in Minnesota quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so and Dylan Larkin.
What's he doing? He's gonna just go to training camp, do his thing. What are we doing with him?
I don't know.
What do we do? The media's gonna be all over you, homie. You just gotta suck it up and just go fucking play. You go play 5 good games in a row.
I see these Twitter accounts, and one of them was like, "This just in: Detroit is asking for a proven player for Dylan Larkin." It's like, okay, thanks.
That's why we have nothing to talk about. That we're not breaking that
A
down.
proven player.
No shit.
Hey, can I say this too? I'm getting a lot of texts yesterday or messages on Twitter and people tweeting at me, dude, like being like, "I thought you said Canada's not winning any international champ. We just fucking beat the shit out of USA. We fucking crushed you." I'm like, settle down. Do you know that? And you should know that because some people who are tweeting this out have verified accounts that cover the league. The Hlinka Gretzky tournament is not a tournament where USA has ever sent their top team. We don't send our top team there. Just like Canada doesn't send their top 18-year-olds to the spring U18 World Championships because all their best players are typically in the CHL playoffs. So they don't send their best. That's why USA wins that tournament every year. USA sends their best players to the U18s. The only tournament to go on is really the Olympics, to be honest with you. And that's World Juniors. Canada has a lot of great players who would be eligible who are playing in the NHL. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know.
So it's like Canada never really sends their best players, 20 and under, even to the World Juniors. Now they're deeper than everybody else, so they can still field a roster full of NHL draft picks, many of which are first-round picks. But USA is starting to match that too with the talent that they're throwing there. But you know, it's like Celebrini and all these guys, you know, they're not playing in the World Juniors when they're eligible. So he did 1 year. But anyway, so my point is, settle down with the Hlinka Gretzky. It wasn't like a reason to, I mean, Canada wins that tournament a lot because they send their best players at that age. And somebody said, well, then what players, fill me in then. Which players didn't go? Well, the entire NTDP team didn't go. I think there was one kid on the team, Charlie Miniman. I'll give him a shout out. He's actually a St. Louis kid. Played with Barrett Jackman and Sammy Canfield and those guys last year, the 2009s. They were ranked number 2 in the country. I think they lost in the national championship game. Really good player. He's really committed to Wisconsin. But you know, USA, they lost some players, so he's a late add to the NTDP program for the U18s this year. So they still allowed him to play in the Hlinka Gretzky because he was already going to go there anyway, and so because he was a late add. But outside of that, all the top players that age that are American aren't playing in that tournament. I just want to
No offense to anything too. No one even knows about it down here.
No one knows. It's in Canada, dude. There's nobody at the games.
No one even.
Did you see that?
Not
nobody at the games.
I know we're in the middle of the United States. I get that, but
it's for scouts. That's what that thing is for.
But they did shit kick them.
They did.
So it's
and
like
USA still
and
makes
I said
it...
last week that Canada's still on top. I don't know why they're Did you say they weren't? I didn't.
No. And USA still made it to the final. Sweden and Finland and these other, they still
Canada's still on top. They still got the best players.
They still bring their top players.
So they're chirping about we said this literally last fucking podcast. Canada's still number 1. The U.S. took fucking a big step with the Olympics. They should have lost that game 5-1.
And anybody can win in a 3-on-3 overtime.
In 3-on-3, but they did. And they got superstar players. Mm-hmm. And there's kids coming out of Missouri and Florida and California. We get that. And you want that in hockey, okay?
Yeah.
You want U.S. to succeed too. It helps the whole sport more than you think. But Canada's still number 1. They have the best players. If you add them all up, Canada's still number 1. And they're going to be for a while now.
But Canada's been so good. Don't try to throw the Hlinka Gretzky tournament.
Come on. It's like
if USA would have won that, you think I would have been like, hey, how about that, Canada?
Wouldn't even.
Although if USA's second-tier player team, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all USHL kids.
I'd still be like, okay.
If they would have beaten Canada's loaded. They got some players on that team. Man.
They're loaded. They're loaded up and down for generations to come still.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Steeple brings us the Candlestick podcast. Let's get to Patty Maroon.
Yeah, let's
Where
go.
Success meets success. Steeple meets Patty.
Damn right. No shit. Damn right. Patty,
What'd you think of Patty?
Patty.
What'd you think of Patty when he was like before he turned? When would you have first met him? Was he already pro?
No. I remember hanging with his brothers. God, 18. I don't know.
Like, did you you saw him play for the first time? Did you
I think he comes because
did you think he had it?
we all skated together. You know.
Did you think he had it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
God, yeah.
Great hands.
Great hands. Hard to deal with. Because I go off of playing against them in these, like, we'd all skate together. We'd have every kid skating together in St. Louis. And Patty's out there.
I did ask him.
I'm bumping into him. I'm like, I can't
ask
get
him,
the puck from
who's
him.
like you?
I don't, nobody.
I mean,
really.
Dustin Bufflin, but like not even.
Oh, no.
Dustin Bufflin was like he got around the ice way differently.
Way
he could
different.
skate fast.
No
dude.
one said he's slow.
And he could play at a high level
The
on
weight-
defense or up
Are you looking
front.
at the weight thing on with that? Because they're two big guys built the
Yeah,
same.
that's yeah.
Dustin Bufflin was a way
Okay,
better
so give me
hitter.
a different player, dude.
I would say like
and I'm not
a
comparing
slow-
them two together, but
like,
I'm just comparing their
I don't know.
size.
Michael Hanzus, but not as good because he's big, but he got around quick. He was
Dude,
good.
He could fucking kill
He was
penalties at the highest
so
level.
good. Patty
He could cycle the puck. I mean, Patty could do that.
cycle a
too.
puck.
That's what Patty does.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
Yeah, he's as good as anybody.
To fucking anybody.
Yeah. And
Try to get him. Try to get him.
Puck protection.
Puck it, get away from me, spin.
Right.
Get away from me, spin. Kick it up
Yeah.
to the point. Get it
Yeah.
back to me, spin. Go to the
Yeah.
net, score.
Yeah. Long stick. Just fucking.
Go to the net, score. On the wall, stick my ass out, nice little chip. Boom.
Yeah.
The fucking center doesn't have to even slow down.
Mm.
Patty was so good on the wall. You kick it to him, it puck's coming, it hits off chest, kicks it wide, boom.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, man. Ooh, doggy.
Okay. So
But I will say this though, he said of all that skill he had, and he's slow, if he didn't start fighting, so he brought just an extra little element to his game, and now
but he's 6'4", fucking 235,
for-
dude. He can fucking.
well, my
protect
point with that
himself.
is like, if your kid's kind of borderline and he's got some things that he needs to make up for, if he plays physical and knows how to hit or something like that,
Oh, those are the intangibles. Like bring
you
that,
have to.
bring that aggressiveness.
I got a lot of guys like I got to do a lot of fight practice coming up this Wednesday.
Mhm.
All these kids are leaving. They want me to.
But they're not even fighting, really.
I don't know why.
I think the
they're
reason.
trying-
I think what they want, Cam, is if they get in that situation,
Just
they
learn
know
how to protect
handle
yourself.
themselves.
So that's fighting then.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna work with a bunch of guys. I gotta do some off the ice stuff because we can't just do it on the ice. I'm gonna have them fight each other a little bit without hurting each other. So it wears you out, man. You can rip your shoulder.
Like there's
it's
some
not easy.
big. I watched the Holinka Gretzky a little bit. There's some big hits, and they stop the game for 10 minutes to like review it to see if it's a fucking
yeah,
major.
but that's the
and they still
Holinka.
give this kid a penalty. It's a fucking clean hit.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in the NHL, they're rocking guys, dude. Fucking rocking guys still. I don't know. Look at Hagel, what he did Jesus. Didn't he have like 5 hits in a row, then a knockout punt? What's happening? Savkovsky, like, that set you back. Don't get knocked
Yeah.
out like that. Still happens. Brady almost got knocked out by fucking Stahl.
I know.
You
Give
know,
me,
like,
give
what-
me,
goddamn.
give me somebody who.
Looks like Patty? Nobody. He's unique, dude. Nobody.
You know who's like a smaller version of him, quicker. Actually, I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, it isn't. You can't.
No.
Don't even try. That's a good question.
Mhm.
You know.
But I think it's great. It's a compliment when
I
you
like-
when you have a unique brand.
Sure.
You have a unique brand
You're
to your
different than
game
everybody else.
that nobody else has.
No, everybody's gonna look at you differently. I
love
like
it.
that.
I love it.
But Patty was like, he was a serious Patty here. You know, he wanted to talk about his.
I think if we had him in studio with us,
it would be
it'd
completely
a little
different. No, but he wanted to talk about things.
got some things out. dude.
Yeah.
I think it's
His-
and a lot of former players can relate to this, and certainly, we try to get them to share their stories. But I think it's just got to be an odd feeling, Cam, and you can attest to it.
yeah, I do.
When you go from having your entire schedule mapped out for you every single
Every day,
day,
baby.
and you're just living the life, dude.
Treated like a king.
You're treated like a king. You're on top of the world. And in the case of Patty, he was, dude. He's got so much attention when he was winning those Stanley Cups without being like the star player.
Yep.
But he was included with the star players
Yep.
when you mentioned a lot of these winning teams just because of his track record of winning.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, boom, it just stops, dude.
I know.
And so, like, are you always? I asked Patty, you'll hear it. Like, are you always chasing that euphoric high, trying to rediscover that,
Euphoric high.
or do you just turn the page and it's the next chapter? Some people are better at it than others, dude.
Well, some people have. It nowadays, like you got money. If you got money after your celebrity, ups and downs, which you're still popular. If you have money,
Mm-hmm.
you should be okay with the. But if you need to make money right off the bat, and then all of a sudden no one cares about you, that is really difficult. If you got $30 million and you're fucking, no one's talking about, gives a fuck. How your kids doing? How's your family? How's that boat you got? How's that golf course? You can make your time.
All right, firstform.com, baby.
Yeah.
Firstform.com/Cam and Strick. Have you tried those little ices?
What?
The ices?
I drink their.
Yeah, the ices. Like they have like the popsicles.
No, I haven't tried that
They're
yet.
pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah. It's a great electrolytes, gives you energy. I took the energy drinks. I told you I turn them into popsicles. I've been making those.
That's really cool.
I've been eating and drinking so much protein, I don't even know what to do with myself.
You horny?
Oh, Jesus. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick, baby.
Let's go.
Get the protein, get the meat sticks, get the apparel, get the bars, the strawberry smash bars. Dude, I eat those like it's nothing. And use our link and use it today. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick. Send us what you're ordering and what you're taking on a daily basis. The vitamins, the
hydration packs.
hydration packs, dude, which prevent me from getting sick, by the way. I
Collagen.
told you that.
Collagen.
Whenever I start feeling like I'm getting under the weather,
Yeah,
I make a little lemonade or a strawberry.
Yep.
They have citrus too. And I make a hydration drink. It's like a Gatorade, dude. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
It cures people.
It does.
So you should get one and get it today. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick, baby. Use our link and only our link at Firstform. Jim Butler, the Chevy powerhouse.
Damn right.
Woo!
God dang, boy.
I'm looking at them trucks, boy.
Check them out. They're selling like hotcakes. 2 hours I was in there only. Didn't even let them know. I walked right in just looking for something. 2 hours later, I got my badass truck, and I love it.
I think when Ty turns 16, we're going to become a pickup truck family.
He should.
He's going to get one.
He should.
One of them Chevy powerhouse.
Chevy
Jim
powerhouse.
Butler.
God.
1500 Silverado, man.
Badass trucks.
0% financing for 6 months.
Badass trucks.
No payment for 90 days.
In and out. Boom. They'll take
So many different
They'll trade
colors
in,
and
too.
so many different options. And
they'll take your trade in big time.
in Fenton. They are the absolute best and the best selection of pickup trucks, dude.
That's a Chevy powerhouse right there in Fenton, Missouri, baby. Jim Butler, the Chevy powerhouse.
What do you think if you roll up next to somebody in a Jim Butler pickup truck at a red light?
Yeah. Quit forcing the issue.
What do you-
You're bad at live
What
reads.
do you? No. What do you? What's your first thing that comes to mind, dude?
Hey, dude, we think alike.
It's a shit kicker.
God dang
probably.
right. You know what I mean? We're like this. Little nod. Little nod. Like, what up?
If I was driving in one of those, dude, you'd be like, "This fuck, don't
This
mess,
guy's
don't
fucking
mess
tough.
with
This
him."
guy, he'll fix up your concrete in your basement, and he'll do some yard work for you. He keeps this.
Don't mess with him.
He keeps America running.
Yeah,
Those kind of people. Yes.
don't mess
The
with him.
people that fucking will help you and fix things and
Yeah.
do stuff and whatnot. Unlike you,
Oh God.
ask you to do something, holy mother of God. He'll be
Mm.
on his phone the whole time. Can't do it. You got to have good buddies at it.
Jim Butler, baby.
Good buddies.
Window World. We're in our Window World studios as we speak. 800 get Windows. 800 get Windows. 800 get Windows.
800 get windows.
Save you a lot of money.
I want to go to another little thing that anything else they got going on?
Window World. They save you money. They raise money.
Yeah, they do.
They have unbelievable selection of windows. They're great people. They are the preferred window of the St. Louis Blues. Like, what don't they do?
Mm.
Window World.
They put on good events too. I'll tell you that right
Great
now.
events.
Jesus
My
Christ.
God.
Of all the events Andy and I go to, I'm like,
Damn.
that one.
I'd go back to that
I'll
one.
go. Like, that's fun.
They weren't listening to Cam, but I.
They weren't lit, bro. 300 out of 700 were. We raised money. Andy, did you raise money that night, Andy?
I got 400. Who's got $401? Who's got $402?
Are you going to do your thing this weekend?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want me to be negative?
Oh, shit. Right before I start talking.
Do you want me to show you something?
No, don't do that.
Because I could rattle
Oh,
you
my
so
God.
god dang fast your head will
Oh,
spin.
shit.
Don't play with me.
800 get Windows.
800 get windows. Andy's going to do a little speech Saturday night.
I got to write them out.
Am I going to be mean or am I going
It's
to
a
be
lot
happy?
of work, dude.
Am I going to be happy, Cam, to you?
You'll be happy, Cam. Is Kate coming?
Yes. That
Laurie's
helps.
not. Laurie's
that
gonna be out
helps.
of town.
That helps that she's coming.
I know.
Don't be mean to me.
I know. But
Don't
I like
do
it when
it.
my wife's in the stands when I do stuff like that. And she won't be there.
She loves watching you play, doesn't she?
Woo-wee!
God, I do love it when Kate watches me play hockey, though. God damn. Fuck, I want to fucking dominate.
Do you?
God, yeah.
Even to this day? That's
Hell
so fun. See, I
yeah.
don't get like that.
Yeah, because you never were like that.
Although when she's come watch me play, dude, I've had some good
I
games,
bet.
dude. Some really
Hell,
good.
my dad or Kate come.
Yeah, some really good games.
Son of a bitch. I'll fucking do
800
things.
get Windows, 800 get Windows.
Yeah.
Spas
and more. I'll help you, Andy. Jesus, mother of God.
Who puts the on spa?
Spas and more. And listen, there's Styrms coming too. They're fucking putting in these goddamn hot tubs and cold tubs and swimming pools all over Missouri and Illinois.
Really?
Just so all y'all know. And Angie will literally get a goddamn helicopter and fucking drop that son of a bitch off perfectly.
Isn't that amazing?
It's unbelievable. I don't care
like,
what
you're not embellishing.
No, I swear to God. Angie will do that. They'll rent a fucking helicopter and they'll drop the goddamn thing off because some of these driveways are so hardcore you can't back that son of a bitch down. So you got to get a gosh dang helicopter. They'll do anything to put that thing in.
Yeah.
They sell them like you can't gosh dang
Messi's
believe.
dad died.
Why? We're talking about hot tub.
I'm just saying, dude.
Like you have an attention
no,
span
it was
of
very
a fucking
emotional.
cocker spaniel.
It's very emotional. Messi's dad died. I just wanted you to know that.
I didn't know him. I didn't know him.
Can we send us something a little?
We'll get him a hot tub.
Oh God, that would be great. Actually,
Yeah.
get him a hot tub and a cold tub and a sauna.
He needs it.
What order do you think people should go in if they want to collect all three?
What do you want?
They want to collect all three.
Depends on what kind of setup you have. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need a hot tub right now. I need a sauna, and I got one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the next one. It's going to be a cold tub.
Your skin looks better.
Thanks. You know?
Doesn't it do things for your skin and like a?
Yeah, God, yeah.
Yeah, it's good for it.
Absolutely.
God.
You know? But yeah, it's probably my sauna to cold tub.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
probably
they
hot
have
tub.
the swim pools too. I kind of want a pool.
I do too.
My in-laws have a pool. They have a great pool, and they were out of town this weekend. So just my wife and I and my kids, we had the whole pool to ourselves. We've never had that.
That's unbelievable.
And it was just so nice. Dude.
unbelievable.
I kind of want one now.
No shit.
And
We all do.
And a sport cord.
Yeah.
I get a
Anyway.
swim pool though from Spas and More. Who puts the on spa?
Spasmore.
David Novak, 314-920-5713.
He'll be busy.
Blue Note Roofing,
Blue Note
baby.
Roofing. He'll be busy. We're gonna get shit on here soon.
He's always busy. Wait, what's going on?
It's just the way the weather is right now. It's
Okay.
hot,
What?
it's all mixing together, and there's gonna be some storms coming.
Okay.
That's all.
I mean, do you know that?
Yes, I do. I always know.
314-920-5713.
I always know. Storms are coming again. Then they'll chill out in September. Hopefully, Missouri in September is going to be just chill.
Is it going to be?
Yeah, I hope so.
It's still hot in September. I will say that. It's like
Sometimes, yeah.
you want it. You
You're
feel
craving
the fall.
Halloween. I
you
want
feel
Halloween.
it,
Yep.
but it's just not there yet.
Kate's already picking out Halloween shit.
Well, that's not right.
Her and her mom go shopping for Halloween
She's
stuff.
hanging it up.
Not yet.
Oh,
She's just getting
well,
it.
that's okay.
Thank you.
You
I'll
just-
tell her that.
Yeah, tell her I said that it's okay, but just don't hang it up.
We're not. But I'll tell her you said that.
Talk to David Novak.
Anytime Kate puts up something, we got to call Andy first to
Okay,
make sure
please
it's okay.
do. Talk to David Novak from Blue Note.
David, you're going to be working. Whoo, doggy. Man, oh, man. Maybe some hail. It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
going to be weird weather.
It's going to be weird weather.
Fucking shit.
Birds of a feather that flock together.
That's good to know.
I used to be. I want to be a rapper back in the day. Dude.
Stop.
I
Keep
really
going.
thought
Stop it.
I thought I could.
Stop
do
it
I thought
now.
I could do it. Blue Note Roofing, 314-920-5713.
What's the rapper? Giannis Mahu.
Oh,
What's
dude,
the guy?
the Jewish guy? He's awesome.
Giannis Mahu.
He's good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sick.
Monashahu.
Monashahu. I think he's pretty damn good.
God dang, Andy. You could have been him. Son of a bitch. You could have been him.
So,
God.
I've been watching a lot of episodes of Family Feud too. I'm addicted to that show now. All of a sudden,
God, you're boring. Come on.
I want to get
come
on the
come
show.
on.
I
You
wanna
want to
get
do
on-
a lot of things.
I want to get
Andy
on the
wants
show.
to- Andy,
I want to get on the
Andy
show.
tells Patty, I'm going to make you money. Go fucking make me money. We're fucking business partners.
Well, I
He
think.
thinks of everybody but me. Maybe I should do the same.
Oh my God!
Maybe I should do the
Don't
same.
do that. It's for entertainment purposes only.
It's not.
Blue Note Roofing, David Novak, 314-920-5713. Are you getting your mind right?
No.
Easy Tiger AZ, baby.
God dang right.
Top shelf cannabis for your lifestyle.
You're god dang right.
Do you have pain? Do you have sleep issues? Do you have
Yes.
anxiety?
Yes. I got all of it.
Do you have pain? Do you have sleep issues?
Pain,
Do you have
not
anxiety?
really. I have anxiety sometimes. I have sleepy
Is
issues.
it for... Oh, can you not sleep?
I don't know.
Is it for recreational use? What is it?
All of it. Except for pain, because my
Easy
body's
Tiger
okay.
AZ has a great selection. You know, it's out of Arizona, but soon to be nationwide. Nationwide, across the board. EasyTigerAZ.com. Check out the website. Tell them we sent you. Talk to an expert. See how they can help you. Explain your situation.
Explain it.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
They'll take care of you.
Let's go.
You know who else will take care of you?
Who?
Patty Maroon, baby.
Damn right. Check it out.
What number was he?
19. Was
Patty Maroon on the Chemistry
Oakville,
Podcast. Number
Hoosier.
7 here, though, man.
Oakville, Hoosier.
Shit. Brought to you by Stiefel. The Chemistry Podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/camandstrick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/camandstrick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview. Patty, can you give us the rundown of your daily schedule right now?
Like right now?
Yeah.
What are you doing
what are you
every
doing?
day?
Well, in the summertime, I took off after the Stanley Cup Finals at 16 days. I took off from there till I'll start working again September.
Hey, isn't it a grind during the Stanley Cup Final when you're not playing?
It's hard.
And you're working every day, dude. I know.
It's hard. It's hard. I liked it better, though, because it's like you get in a routine of things. You're with the same guys every day.
Yeah.
You're on the same desk with them. And then at night, I got filled in, like, depending on what happened in the games. Like, if they wanted goalie talk, Schneider would go first. And then if they want a backhand talk, like, it's like I knew I was with Johnson the entire time. So,
You should do the goalie talk.
No, I did.
Show them how you score big time important goals in big time situations against goalies.
Okay, here's what I'm saying.
That's what I
But
stand
yeah,
in
my
front and I
routine-
knock
mean,
it in.
I've been doing my ambassador work all summer with the Lightning, like here and there pop up. It starts to pick up now. Like this week, I'm busy Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with that. I have a meeting today. So it's just like that stuff will all, now that since the hockey season right around the corner, I'm like full tilt now.
Do you
With
watch?
with Tampa?
Do you watch every like? Okay, so you're traveling, you're doing shit, man. You're a busy guy. People want you everywhere. Like, are you trying to watch every single game? Like,
Are
you
we starting?
Yeah, we started.
We're not wasting your time.
I said we hit record.
You're in a
and we just
goddamn.
go.
You're in a fucking ice cream shop. They're gonna kick you out in about 30
You
minutes.
need to be eating some ice cream.
No, I should probably lay off the ice cream.
You look
what
good.
were
You
saying?
look good, dude.
He did tell me he had a workout. I'm like, does he think he's still playing? He's got a workout this morning.
He looks good, man.
Are you working out every day?
Not every day, but I try to at least go and
Yeah,
like
it's
move
good.
the body 3 times a week.
I know.
Let me take
It's
your hat
hard.
off real quick. Take your hat off real quick. Oh, you God dang! You cut the sides a little bit. Is that
Yeah, I
is that
did.
what you're gonna have at the Hall of Fame this weekend
Yeah.
when Andy's gonna be hosting?
Did you write your speech?
No, I don't have a speech.
You're not going to write one?
No.
What do? You just get up
What
there
do
and
you,
just talk?
just go do it, baby.
Like, do you do that type of stuff often? Like, you know, I mean, it's different TV. There's a lot more viewers probably than are going to be there. Although it's a big crowd. It's one of the biggest crowds.
It'll be a
they've
big
had.
crowd. Yeah.
He was telling me Rupper was the other day. So, do you get nervous in that situation? Are you comfortable with it? Like, break it down. Like, what do you want to say in this situation coming up on Saturday?
Well, I mean, the obvious stuff, right? The family, the wife, the kids. But yeah, I mean, I thought about writing something, and then it's like you veer off anyways
Yeah.
to like thinking of other stuff. But I don't know. I just did a sit down interview too. It was more about me, like nothing about like family. It was just more about my career and like post career and what's going on. And you kind of just say what you need to say. I mean, I got tons of stories, but again, it's only 7 minutes long. So
We can.
He'll boot you off.
We
Hey,
can extend it.
Well, Ruppy does get pissy.
No.
Like he'll have the fucking thing and
I
he'll
can't
boot
have
you.
the Nail Kaminowski 40 minutes, you know?
Oh shit.
They tell everyone that.
Dude,
Every
they
class
tell,
who comes in,
Yep.
they tell them, they use that speech as the example.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, man. Like, I've been to a lot of these. I mean, almost all of them. Like, not all of them, but a lot of them. And there's been some, I'm not going to name names, of guys who just go on and on.
On
I
and
remember
on.
looking at Al McInnes one time. Like, I thought he was like, I'm never coming to this again. My wife actually told me she would never go again.
It's a turnoff.
I told Rupper that. And then she's come the last several years. So I try to keep it moving. But somebody like you, man, just
Yeah, you could just go.
just do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll probably wing it and then go from there. Like
Yeah.
I'll do some stuff, say some stuff, and then tell some stories. I'm sure all you guys know my background, so you guys don't need to hear any of that. But I think just the most important people that impacted my career, and then, you know, the upbringing and, you know, everything that's went with it, right? Like watching my two older brothers play hockey, that's how I got into it. Like, you know, the same old song and dance, right?
Can you find the video of Twister and I doing your high school game when you were a freshman in high school? I called you a man child. We may or may not have had a bottle of vodka in the booth with us.
Twister?
You're 15. I'm like, he's a man child. That's
That's actually a compliment.
I know. Well, you were. They were like bouncing off of you. But
That
you got
might
to
have
find
been-
that, dude.
That might have been the semifinals, my freshman year, right?
It was.
Against the Smet.
Yeah.
When did you start taking off though, Patty? Like when did you really realize? Was it? I know you dominated Bandits. Like okay, but like once you got to London and you're like fucking putting points up and you're doing things where you're like, okay, I got something going here.
Well, I actually just talked about this. I think the biggest thing for me, I always knew I had it. It was just all the other kind of bullshit that came with it. Like I'm too slow, I'm overweight, just especially at such a young age. And I just remember I got cut. I was playing Central States. I tried out for I was playing double A. I tried out for triple A, I got cut. I went to Central States. Like I knew I had it. It was just a matter of time of just getting recognized. And then I made the Bandits. Jeff Brown, I was the last one to have my, you know, meeting saying you made the team. And Jeff Brown's like, hey, you're too slow to play forward. We're going to play you at D. So whatever, that was fine. So my dad's like, perfect, like you made it. And I just remember Mike Murphy and Jeff Brown looking at my dad's like, when's he going to put down the Coke and start riding the bike? And my dad goes, fuck you, he's 14 years old. Like he's still young. He's 12 years old. Like what do you
Coke meaning soda.
Yeah. So it's like,
When's he going to stop smoking crack? And when is he going to start riding the bike?
You got to switch that up if you're going to do the speech. If that's going to be your new speech, just say
The
Coca-Cola.
day I stopped
say
smoking
Sprite.
crack.
Say Sprite.
well, they know what I'm talking about. I'm like, and then the one thing they said too is like, keep them out of the pantry, right? So it's like,
Yeah, I get
and my
that.
dad's 12 years, I'm 12 years old at the time, probably. Yeah. Cause that would have been my second year of Pee Wee. And, my dad's like, he's a kid. Like, there's no, like, my kid doesn't know what's going on. Like, he just wanted to come out here because his best buddies made the team the first year and he got cut. Like, what, you know what I mean? So I think that whole time when I was playing that was Pee Wee Quebec year, I wasn't playing, right? Like, I remember we were playing CYA. I didn't have a shift. I was playing defense. I just skated off the ice, took off my gear, and my dad's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, unacceptable. Like, I just remember just like, I'm not having fun. You're paying 12 grand for your kid to watch your kid play and you haven't had a shift. And one, you're paying, that doesn't include your hotels and your travel and your gas and like all this stuff. So it's like, I was tired of it. I wasn't having fun. I was miserable. And anyways, you know, I'd apologize to Jeff and coming back, you know, and when we went to Pee Wee Quebec, same thing happened. I didn't play, didn't have a shift. And I looked at Jeff Brown and Mike Murphy after the game. I was crying and I was motherfucking them, like screaming at them. Just fuck you. Like, I can't believe this. But I would play in those, you know, those like little games that don't mean anything before in the mall, and I would play every shift there, but I would go to the main games and I would never play. And I just remember Jeff Brown and Mike Murphy coming up and to my parents was like, because I was obviously crying to my mom, like, this is a waste of time. Like, what are we doing? And Jeff Brown and Mike were like, well, your kid has some harsh words to say about us, but it was the truth though. Like my parents paid, you guys been on that PB Quebec team. Your parents have, Andy, you're a parent now, like of your son playing, like Cam, your parents paid for you. Like you pay all this money to go stay at the Fairmont in Quebec City. It's 10 grand alone just to be there for, 10 days, and you're watching your kid not play a shift. So I was just kind of sick of it. And then I think my coming out party was probably nationals. Because I knew I had it. I knew I had the mentality of being a better player. I knew they thought those other guys were better than me, but I always knew I was better than them. It was just a matter of time and get my opportunity and my chance to play. And that's kind of what happened. We went to nationals. I was still playing defense for Brownie and Murph, and that was kind of my coming out party. And I think that's when Jeff Brown realized what I had.
Can I ask you this though? Because your son's going through it too, though. Because now he's going to London this year. If you're at a table and the coach looked at you and said, "Hey, he's got to put the soda down and get on the bike, stay out of the pantry," if
put the Coke down,
they talk to you the way that those coaches talk to your dad, like how would you react today?
It depends how old my son is. If he's actually
same age.
No, I would say just keep doing what you're doing, have fun. That's the whole point. Like this is turn. It's not a job when you're 12 years old. You're playing with hockey with your buddies and having fun. Like until something happens at, the Bantam level where you have an opportunity to get drafted in the OHL, drafted in the USHL, in the North American Hockey League, like, then yeah, obviously that's a completely different animal, right? But when you're 12 years old and you're a kid, like, why do you need to be a kid and enjoy it? Like, that's the whole point. You're supposed to open up the door and have a little bit of structure. Hockey, like, obviously taught me a lot of structure in life and how to guide myself and, kind of be independent and learn on your own a little bit because I didn't have a hockey background. So I think when you're at that age, the most important thing is just have fun. Until it turns into a job, then obviously, yeah, then it's like, okay, put your head down, work. This is the things you need to work on. Like, obviously, if you need to get in shape, if you need to work on your skill, your skating, then that's a whole different animal. Yeah, go ahead and do that if you're trying to get to the next level at that age. But at 12 years old, no.
So you don't think these kids should be traveling to Boston, Chicago?
I never said that. I said he just said, like, if to put the Diet Coke down or stop going to the pantry at 12 years old, like, I don't think I need to tell my kid that.
Yeah. What if everybody else is doing it? What if every other kid on the team's like,
because I think the
pretty
travel,
disciplined?
the experiences are amazing, man.
Cam, how many sports
these
did
kids
you
will never forget that.
play at 12 years old? How many sports did you play?
There's
There's no such thing as playing multi-sports now.
I know. I hear you.
So I think like now it's like turned into a job at 10 years old for these kids, and they're going to be burnt out, exhausted.
Yeah.
Like
I
Anthony
could
played basketball, soccer, hockey. Like he did it all.
Yeah.
Like I played soccer, baseball, roller hockey, ice hockey. Like I did multi-sports things where it's like at 12 years old that you're a kid still.
I just started playing at 12, Patty. That's when I first started because I was playing other sports.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so I think like you're still developing in your body too. I haven't even grown yet. Like kids aren't even growing yet. Kids are just, they hit their peak probably around their junior year of high school.
Yeah. No, that part's changed, man.
It has.
I mean, my kid plays, he plays soccer. He tries to play like others, but it's hard.
It's
like
busy.
My daughter plays at the highest levels of soccer. And dude, they are full go 11 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Like they get 1 month where you don't see your teammates, you don't see your coaches. So
traveling.
It's like, I don't know how you're supposed to do it. And my kid wants to play soccer in the fall, and there's some other AAA players who do. And one of the dads was telling me the other day, not on his team, like a team older, he was like, yeah, I counted, there's 30 practices. My kid will make 10. So you still got to pay full price to have
Yeah.
him make a third of the practices for soccer, which isn't fair to that coach either. So it's like, it's hard to do, man. I don't know when it's really changed, but I don't see us ever going back either. We're stuck.
No, I think just the new generation of kids and how they compete and how they work and the work ethic they put in now, and which is great for the game because you can see how much the game has elevated and how much the game has changed in so many different ways to where it was 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like kids are entering their league at 18 now and dominating. Like back then, it used to probably take a little bit of time for these kids to like kind of develop a little bit. Some different, you know, I'm talking like the elites of the elites that we just saw the last, 5-6 years. You know, think about it, like the Matthews of the world, the Connor McDavids of the world, the, Nylanders, the Marners, Bedard.
But isn't that
Celebrini.
because at 12 years old,
Yeah,
they're
doing
playing
that.
like a fucking pro?
That's
you
why
know?
we're talking about changing and like doing everything. And I guess I don't have the, if your kid has a passion and the drive for it, and that's what they always wanted to do, then by all means, go ahead. But again, like back then, it was an old generation, old school way. Like it was get on the bike and ride until you die, right?
Yeah.
It's not like what they're doing now. They're doing more on ice stuff than I would say they're doing more in gym stuff, like to get better, right, in the summertime. So I think that's like the biggest thing that I've seen, right? Yeah, you can have the gym, they have that access to it, but like think about like the skills they're doing, the skating they're doing, like everything they're doing now is kind of just all hockey.
Yeah.
So I think that's different. We didn't have that resource when we were younger. They have it now. So the game is completely elevated in that way, which is I think is really good for the game.
You can get your kid on the ice every day if you wanted to.
Well, they're at the rink all day.
In St. Louis. You could find a place for them to
They're
go.
going to school there.
We didn't have that when we were playing. You know, we didn't have what kids have now. Like there's, you can talk about Gary Roberts and what he's built in Toronto, right? You think about a 12-year-old and he wants to make it to the NHL. I'm sure he's going to be like, well, yeah, I want to go there. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid are there. Like, obviously, a couple other huge stars are there. But you think about that, and like, you think about what's going on in Vancouver with their skates now. Like, it's completely everything has changed and evolved around the whole hockey scene.
Who do I make the check out to?
Yeah.
And there's writing checks.
Oh, big time checks
writing
too.
checks. Who in the NHL today reminds you of yourself? Is there anybody?
No, probably not.
Like who played like you before you? Like who was the Pat Maroon before Patty Maroon? And who's the next one? Like are there it's tough.
That's a good question.
It's tough to make it with your skill set. You have the size and the hands and the skill, but it's like you found a way where you kept having to prove everybody anyway. It's like it's not like they just gave you a chance. You had to like prove this guy, then prove that guy, then prove it again. When did you finally feel comfortable as an NHL player?
I think my second year in the NHL.
You did.
So,
you knew like, hey, I'm making the team. I'm going to be on the. I'm going to have a role.
I know what to do.
I always go back to this story. I always knew I had it. Like I wasn't going to be denied, I think. And again, it just goes back to like putting in the effort and the work and the stuff that mattered that they mattered for, right? They cared about like the whole, is he in shape? What's his weight at? Like that stuff. So you had to really like dive deep into all that. And I think with me, I always knew I had it. Like in the American League, I put up really good numbers. It was just a matter of time. Just am I going to make it or not, or am I not going to make it? But I always felt like I was going to make it. I know that 5-year period when I was in the American League, what was that going to be like, right? Well, I did everything. I proved everything. I scored 35 goals. I had 79 points. Like I did all that. It was just give me that opportunity. And then when I played those 2 NHL games, I remember Randy Carlisle sent me down. He was just like, "You're too slow to play in the NHL." Now we're backtracking again to where it always falls back to when I was 12 years old.
Mm.
You're either out of shape or you're too slow, right? So it just always kept back to me. I was like, well, I'm not going to be denied. And I remember Trey Yanni looked at me. We're playing in Norfolk, and he's like, if you want to make the NHL, you're going to have to start fighting more. And if that was my end to play in the NHL, if that was my end to showcase my skill, my ability, what I have, then that's what I was going to have to do. And that's what I chose to do. I would sign the paper now. If someone said, come back and start fighting 10 times a year, I would do it right now in a second. Because I think you have to get there, one. And then once you get there, then you get to showcase your stuff and your ability, what you can do with the puck and create. I think people kind of, Bob Murray saw something in me. Bruce Boudreau saw something in me that I had skill. I had hockey sense. I was strong on the boards. I was good down below the top of the circles. I made some made some settle plays in the D zone on the board work and all that. So they saw something in me. It was just a matter of time if I could showcase that. And they gave me that opportunity when Bruce Boudreau took over. And I started fighting. My first game, I got called up during the lockout year. I fought Kanopka, and then I fought him again. So it was just a matter of time. And then my second year in the league, I had 14 majors. So it was just finding ways to showcase myself and so they could believe in me and trust in me. And then before you know it, I was playing with Getzoff and Perry in the playoffs. So it was just, I knew I had it. It was just, I need time to showcase what I had and my ability to bring. And I guess I've never really talked on it because, I just try to not talk about it. But now that I'm retired and have the opportunity to talk on it, I guess I had that silenced cockiness of like, I know I can make it. It's just give me a fucking opportunity. And then once they gave me the opportunity, I got the opportunity to showcase that. And then everyone that's ever cut me in St. Louis and everyone that's never believed in me in St. Louis, I got to shove it right up their ass.
Yeah, so who was the first coach to believe in you? You're saying Boudreau? That was the first guy that really believed in you, or no?
Trent Yanni.
Yeah, Yanni, you mentioned that before.
Trent Yanni.
Trent Yanni, yeah, we talked about that before. He super influential. Has Greg Gilbert, did he ever reach out to you after throughout the course of your career?
No.
Not once?
Yeah, who didn't believe in you?
Well, I can name about 10 coaches that caught me in St. Louis.
Jesus. That's got to feel like shit. Like when you cut a player at 14, 13, 12, and they make it to the NHL.
But it is good. Like for parents out there, there's a lot of parents that listen to this.
Well, Jeff Brown believed in me.
Yeah.
Kelly Chase has been
He wasn't your coach, though. I get what you're saying. But those guys are important.
He was always in my corner.
Yeah.
So like those, Brownie believed in me. Like he looked at my dad and said I was going to make it to the NHL. My dad's like, "You're so full of shit. Go kick rocks, right?" And Chaser said the same thing. And
Chaser told me that privately. I'm not going to lie. I remember walking with him one day. We were talking about you, and I think
he's always got to make it. He's always got to find a story.
I think it was right before you got drafted or whatever. We were talking because you didn't get drafted the year before, and we were talking about you. He said this kid will play in the NHL. He haven't been too many predictions he's gotten right with that, but he got that one right.
Yeah, but it was.
I'll give him that one.
It was good. I mean, I don't know. I just, there's so many stories that I have that kind of relate back to like how I got there, what was told to me. I just always relate back to that 12-year-old self me of what I was told, right? And me and my dad, right, and my mom, and like, so. When you look back on that, and then after my Bantam year, I got drafted in the OHL. That's the year the Labatt Center. They moved over to the Labatt Center from Johnny Icehouse, and that was year in 2004. Cam, I think you might have been there. I don't know if you were in Guelph or Windsor at the time, but that's when they went like 29-0-1.
Yeah.
But I was at camp with all those guys. I went there, and that was the rule of I think you only get 48 hours or something. I went there, but Mark Hunter and Dale Hunter were like, no, we want him to stay here. We want him to play junior B. So I tried out for Petrolio Jets. I got cut.
Yeah.
I tried out for Stratford junior B, and I got cut. My mom, we're living in a hotel in Sarnia, Ontario, because that's where those two, it's like in between. So we're living there, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm 14 years old. Like, let me just go back home. Like I keep getting cut, and my dad's dad ended up passing away, and I didn't end up, I missed his funeral, and I still sad about it to this day because I always go back to that. Like my grandpa loved sports, and like I guess I don't know if it's true or not, but I guess he told like my dad was like, oh, let him keep doing what he's doing. Like, let him live out his dream. And like, me and my mom missed a funeral in the wake, and like that still drives me nuts till this day. And I think, and then all of a sudden we get caught, and then my mom drives me back to St. Louis, and I don't have a team to play for because now we're in end of August, right? And I'm like, what do I do now? So I went to New Jersey. I tried out for New Jersey Rockets, and I'm playing junior A there. Then I leave there and I come back home and I'm playing Double A Afton Central State. Midget major year.
Damn, I didn't know.
Wait a minute. So you went to New Jersey? How come I didn't know this?
I don't remember that
you went
either.
to New Jersey because this is before the
Me and
Bandits. I
Phil,
remember.
yeah. So like me and Phil.
Oh,
So I found this is like I played for like 5 different teams that year. So
Jeez.
I went to
my
New Jersey. I went to my mom's from like Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yeah.
She grew up there, my grandma and grandpa. And then there's a school called Lyndhurst. So I was commuting to New Jersey Rockets. I was playing for this junior A team there. Didn't know what was going to happen. I left, came back to St. Louis, and then I started playing Twin Bridges Junior B with Phil because I didn't have a team to play for. And then from there, I got asked to play for the midget major or midget minor Central State's Afton team. So I went there, and then AAA called me like halfway through the year. It was like, hey, do you want to come? I said, I'm not coming unless Tim Gardner or Jim Edmonds come with me. And so,
Really? God, you're calling the shots.
yeah,
back
I was
then.
going to say, you didn't have much leverage, and now you're calling the
You're
shot.
like, I'll come if
Jim Edmonds, isn't he a baseball guy?
different guy. But you're like, my buddies have to come. But there's roster limits. So how'd they work that out?
because they had injuries,
Yeah.
so they needed guys at the time, and so yeah, and then us three went, and we finished out the year, and that's when I got tendered by the Bandits. So that's how that all came about.
Right.
So it's like, so I went kind of 3 steps forward and then 8 steps backwards in
Yeah.
all that transition. So like my path is obviously unique and different, but I guess the biggest thing that I can say, like the advice I got from my dad is just keep having fun. If you love the game, just enjoy it. And that's what I did. I enjoyed the game. I just love playing. I love playing with my best friends. I love playing high school hockey with my boys. Like, and that's what I kept doing. But I knew I had it. It was just no one believed in me besides Mark Hunter and Dale Hunter, I guess, at that time, and Kelly Chase, because they saw something. It was just a matter of time, right? But I think that's when it kind of turned into a job, right? That's when I got tendered, and I went to rookie camp. It was in St. Louis for the Bandits, and I remember Cooper telling Kelly Chase, he's like, why'd we tender this kid? He's not going to make my team. And that's when Kelly was like, all right.
Jesus, Coop, the Hall of Famer, John Cooper, said that?
And that's when Kelly, I think
John
they opened up that gym up in Chesterfield.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
up
started
top.
working out with a guy there, and that's kind of when the commitment of being in the gym and trying to get better, trying to get faster, skating on the treadmill. And I think that's the whole like kind of story where it kind of took off.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
But if
Up
you
top.
didn't go to Canada and get cut by all those teams and you just stayed in St. Louis, you probably would have made the AAA team that year, right? If you would have tried out. You wouldn't have had to like go to like
Who
Jersey
knows?
and all that
Honestly,
shit.
I love Scott Sanderson. He's the best. And
He
he was
is.
the coach that year. And I mean, I don't know. Honestly, we don't know. We'll never know, Andy.
We'll never know. I would have taken you, Patty.
Yeah.
I would have made sure you.
Of course he would.
Although I wasn't coaching with Scotty at that point. But he is one of the best, there's no
Yeah, he
doubt. Is Dale Hunter coming in for your Hall of Fame speech in St. Louis?
No, he's not, unfortunately. No.
Get him in here.
Well,
Hey,
I think it was Mark too. Like Mark obviously
Yeah.
Yeah.
was a believer in me, and he just always showed up. My first year playing in the NA, wanted me to go there. And then my second year in the NA, wanted me to go there. It was just a matter of time until I really took a chance to go.
But you did have a lot of ups and downs, man. It's like we all do. So like you're kind of riding high. You play in London, dominating, probably getting a ton of attention. And then what is it? The next step, you went to Philly. You get drafted. You didn't get drafted, and you get drafted by Philly. And then what happened with all that? I know we've talked to you before. Kind of forgot about what your timeline.
We just want to know why they sent you home.
What the
what's
fuck?
the reason?
Yeah.
Why they send you home?
Why the fuck they send you home?
We don't need to know anything
like,
else.
You're rocking it, man, and like they know you have skill, and you're starting to fight a little bit.
Why did Greg Gilbert send you home? He's the one who didn't call
Come
you.
on,
to
Greg.
Say, who didn't call you to say
Son of a
congrats on a
bitch.
great career? Come on, Greg. You got to call him. We got to turn the page.
What happened, Patty? It's all good now. 3 Stanley Cups.
So John Paddock was our coach my rookie year, and that's the year of the old Spectrum. And then we were told that year that this is the last year of the old Spectrum. We're going to move to Glens Falls. And then John Paddock that year, at the end of the year, got moved up. I don't know if he was the assistant coach or he got moved to the assistant GM, but me and him had a really good relationship, very good one. And then went to Glens Falls, had just okay year. I had a really bad concussion. I was out for a couple months. And then the third year I came in, they were kind of mad because I was playing at like 228 and I came in at like 235, a little heavier. But the following year, I came in really light. So the second year I came in like 218, and I was like, that's when I was working out with Cam, and I was like the skinniest I've ever been. I didn't feel good. I had a terrible year. I had a down year. I just felt like I was getting pushed around a lot. And I got back up that year to like 228. And they were kind of mad about that. And then, because I stayed all summer in Philly for like almost a month and a half, 2 months, because I had groin surgery. Then I came back to work with Rick Wilson and Cam and Kyle Kramer and Bullock. And then the third year, I kind of came in a little heavier because I felt like I needed it a little bit because I was getting asked to fight a lot. I was getting pushed around on pucks. I feel like speed wasn't really a thing because I felt like I could keep up. It was just because I can distribute the puck faster than I can move my feet. So as long as I can advance the puck and get there, I'll be fine. So I just had these like little thoughts in my head, and they were kind of upset with that. And I started off great. I think I had 8 goals in 9 games. Started great. Guys were getting called up before me. So the writing was on the wall for me there. And I showed up late. I had this roommate, Ryan Dingle, love him to death, great guy. Guys went out because we just had like a track day on a Monday. Like it's still nice out in Glens Falls. We had to go to the track or like some school with like grass in the track. I don't know. And my roommate didn't wake me up. So I showed up late. They tried to like cover it, bring my gits to the field and whatever. And it was too late. And then, so that was kind of like the Greg Gilbert turning on Pat Maroon kind of, but Pat Maroon didn't help himself by showing up late. So I'm in fault, guaranteed. And then we were playing in Bridgeport. I remember we got home at 3 a.m. And, you know, in the minors, you have to unload your bag and hang it and like unload the equipment manager stuff. And like, you know, you're still doing that in the third year. And I think I see on the drywall, it's Pat Maroon, Andres Nodal, be here at 7 a.m. Like, what the fuck? For what? And listen, I learned so much in this. My attitude was horrible. My approach to it was bad. I was so worried about getting my opportunity playing the NHL. I was so worried about the other call-ups, not focused on myself. So I blame myself for this, but I'm so glad I did it because I learned so much from it. Because if this doesn't happen, I don't think I'm playing 14 years in the NHL. So I'm glad it happened that early in my career because it benefited me, taught me so much about how to be a good person, how to respect my trainers, how to respect my coaches, how to respect my teammates, what it's like to be a leader. So I learned so much in that time of 3 years in Philly. Well, two and a bit. So we go and we're skating with no pucks. We're just skating nonstop.
Just you two at 7 o'clock. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the coach has to go too. That's gotta suck.
Well, Shel Samuelson was there, Riley Cote, Greg Gilbert, and like
Coates. Oh boy.
I just kind of had a bad taste in my mouth. It was like the writing was on the wall, right? It was just.
Riley's like, take 2 of these.
Riley's like, here, smoke this right quick.
So I was just pissed. I wasn't like, they were fucking motherfucking us and whatever. Long story short is a couple things happened in between there. And the next day, go to practice. The video coach is like, oh, Paul Holmgren's on the phone. And I was like, oh, great. I'm getting called up.
Oh,
Well,
no.
he basically said, hey, Pat, you'll never wear a Flyers uniform ever again. You're not getting sent down. We're just sending you home. And I was like, okay. He's like, good luck. And then that was it.
Oh,
Why did he do that?
Jesus.
Like, what was the reasoning? Like, you had to go skate.
I think
Is
they
it-
were mad. They thought I was too heavy.
Uh-huh.
My attitude, things that happened between me and Greg. Me and him hated each other. He
Yeah.
hated me. I hated him.
Did Paul
Is
ever
that-
call you later in your career? Did you ever talk to him?
The first time I saw Paul was in Russia for World Championships, and he said sorry.
He did.
I made a big mistake, which is fine because he's hearing it from Greg. He's not there, right? The GM's not there. The source isn't there, right? He's hearing it from the source that's there every day.
Mm-hmm. He's a good man.
But if you were Greg Gilbert and
I
some
love
kid,
Paul Holmgren. He
Yeah,
had my best interest. Like
Yeah, he is.
my
He's a good guy.
second year, I was the last one cut. I made it. Like I remember playing preseason games against New Jersey. I played the last preseason game against Jersey at home and played great. And then the third year, I didn't have any preseason games. They sent me down right to the American League
oh no,
right
damn.
away.
It's fucking buzzkill.
And they made me take a car service and play in Buffalo. The last preseason game of the year, it was just a minor league. He came in and ripped every single one of us. And then we got back in the car service and drove back to Glens Falls. So that was my only.
But did Greg Gilbert ever sit you down?
Who
and-
ripped you guys, real quick? Who ripped you guys apart? When he
Paul
came back in?
Holmgren.
Paul did.
Okay. But did Greg ever, because we know you have talent. You know, you could see it even in practice on the wall, like you said, like you know where to go, like you got that. It's in your blood, man. And I know you're a first generation hockey player, but you know where to go, okay? And if you're a good coach, you see that. But you were bad attitude. You're late, and so that fucking pisses guys off. And he's probably Did he ever sit you down and say, "Listen, dude, you're right here. Like you got to be on time. You got to do this. You got to slim up. You got to eat right." Did he ever try to help you, or was it just like, "Fuck this kid. I'm not even gonna mess with him"?
Yeah, I don't think, no, he never sat me down. And honestly, I did everything Paul Holmgren wanted me to do. Like each year I got better. Like I got in shape. Like I remember at camp, I was 228 my rookie year. Next year coming, I'm 218. Didn't feel good. I got back up to like 228 throughout that year. And then the third year I came in at like 235. My body fat went from like 10% to like 13%. It wasn't like a big margin. It wasn't like, oh my God, this kid, like everything was good. Testing was still great. It's just like everything was a number thing to them. They wanted me to play at a certain number. And I didn't feel good at that number. I felt better at this number. And listen, in hindsight, I felt like I did that leading up to it. But again, that was my only time late, Cam. My only time.
All right.
What's
My
the
only
you.
time. My
I get you.
only time I was late in my pro career.
Mm.
My only time.
I got you.
And I think if you're going to base it off that, go ahead. Based off my attitude and being a bad teammate and like that, that's one thing. But like people make mistakes in their careers. I'm a firm believer in second chances. And I think the writing was on the wall. I think he saw it too. Greg saw it. And that's his own opinion. Like I'm sure he'll tell his own story and he has his own right. And I don't have, like I wish I can go back in time to like sucker punch him one time, but again, it's like But what's the worth of doing that, right? Like,
No, he helped you, dude. Now you're the ultimate teammate. Now
yeah,
that's
I
what you're
mean,
going to be
yeah, he
remembered
helped-
for. So it's
he
like,
helped, he
you
helped
know,
me, and I think
shit.
that whole situation helped me. And then, I got traded, but I got sent home. When I got sent home, the first person that called me was John Paddock. John Paddock said they're making a huge mistake.
Wow.
I love you, Patty. You're a great kid. I care about you. Let me know if I can do anything for you to help you. And I remember calling Al. And I was like, oh, what the fuck did you just say to me? So I packed up my car.
You called who?
My agent,
Oh,
Al.
Al. Yeah.
Okay.
I packed up my car. And he's like, you're probably going to get traded in the next day or two. Probably, he doesn't want to send you to the coast. I was like, okay.
Thank
He's
God.
like, you'll probably get traded to the east. He's like, drive somewhere in the east. Don't go home. Don't go to St. Louis. Like, you'll probably get traded. So I go to my aunts and uncles in New Jersey, or my cousins. I say aunts, but because we're so close to them. I go to my Aunt Tina's and Uncle Mike's. I drive there. I'm sitting there, no skate, no workout. I'm just like waiting for the phone call to get traded. Nothing happens. 2 weeks goes by. I finally find a skate at Montclair State. I'm skating with this club hockey team, hanging out with those guys, and just that's where I was getting my workouts in. I wasn't going to the gym. I was just like skating there. And I'm like, okay, this is over. So now Al's trying to get me to go overseas. They won't release me to go overseas.
Oh, Jesus.
So a month goes by, month and a half goes by, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, now I'm skating in New York City at Chelsea Piers.
Did you have
Like,
any
I'm
money
trying
at the time?
Well, I was still getting paid.
Okay. So you had a little bit of coin just to pay for your shit. You know how that is.
Yeah, I was still getting paid. I was still getting paid my 50 grand, and
Oh,
I had
still.
obviously my signing bonus. So it was like,
Not much, but yeah.
yeah. So they kept me on the payroll, and finally, I go in to visit my buddy Greg Thompson into the city. I told them I drove into Long Island and hung out, party with them, and because I didn't know what was going on. And then I finally was like, shit, man, I'm screwed. And then we finally wrote an email. And we wrote an email to Paul Holmgren saying apologize. And, we were trying to get a hold of him. I was trying to call him to apologize and, thank him for his time, and nothing. And finally wrote an email.
He wouldn't call you back.
No. And then finally we wrote an email. We wrote up an email. My aunt helped me and sent it in. And that's when I went to the city. I skated. Then I drove to Long Island, partied, got traded the next day, but my phone was turned off, so they're trying to get a hold of me.
Oh, good God,
Jesus.
Patty. Put your
And,
fucking phone on.
Do you still have that email?
No.
We have an auction coming up, actually. I'd like to get that email.
Andy wants to read it at the Hall of Fame.
I want to read the email at the Hall of Fame, actually.
We could probably still find
I want
it.
to find it.
Find the email.
Find that. No,
Find
that would be
damn
hilarious.
email.
Seriously, that'd be hilarious. Get that mode, dude.
Dear Mr.
So finally,
Holmgren.
they called my buddy's
This is Patty.
house.
My phone's not on, but
They called my buddy's house. They got a hold of us at my buddy's house, Greg Thompson's.
They
And finally I
did?
charged my phone, yeah, because Phil obviously and my family knew where I was going, so they got a hold of Greg, and then that's when I talked to Bob Murray, and Bob Murray's like, "Hey, you've been traded. You need to drive here today." So I drove from Long Island back to Jersey, packed my car up, and drove to Syracuse.
So Syracuse, you went to their
yeah.
farm team.
Jesus, Patty. Good God.
Patty,
And
what's
it gets worse too. Like I get there,
Oh, what the fuck?
I drive,
What-
I get there, I drop my bag off, go to the hotel, wake up the next morning. Mark Hollick is our coach at the time. I think it's Mark Hollick. Go in his office. He's like, "Hey, I don't know who you are,
Jesus.
but we
Good to
just
meet you."
traded for our best player for you, Trevor Smith, in the American League." I was like, "Oh, great! Like, just what I needed. Kick me when I'm really down, right?" So,
Yep.
but then it became a home for me. I learned a lot in that situation, and then became a really, important piece of Syracuse that year, and learned a lot. And was surrounded by really good veterans and good young core guys and guys that are still my friends today. So it's like all that story has led to me to be I guess the person man I am today.
Goddamn right.
I love it, man.
Yeah,
You
Patty.
got the right attitude. It's
Yeah,
a great
baby.
story.
Let's go.
I'm like writing the movie script
Mm.
as we speak.
Yeah.
And he's a movie star now. Andy Pitt.
Yeah, I mean it was wild. And then you got to think about this too. Like Anthony was born,
Oh shit.
so it's like Anthony was there.
Oh shit. That's a great day in his life.
No, I know, but he's just got so much going on
Well,
at the
yeah.
same time, man.
That,
It's
people
just-
need to know, by the way, all
Yeah.
y'all. How old were you at the time when Anthony was born? How old were you?
19.
Jesus
Oh, my God.
Murphy. And you took him everywhere with you, dude. I'll fucking give you that right goddamn now.
So yeah, so it's like all that shit was going on. I had Anthony back at home.
Oh.
He was 3 years old at the time. Like, it's like I'm calling my dad. Like, I think I'm done. I'm retiring. This is when I was like, I'm quitting. I'm not going to get another deal after this. Like, there's no one that's going to sign me. Like, I think the writing's on the wall. Like, they won't even send me to the coast. They won't even send me to the Europe. Like, they wouldn't do anything.
I can't
were
believe
just
they
trying-
wouldn't release you. You know? Had you by the
Maybe-
balls.
Maybe they were just being really generous and keeping my contract on and just like
Yeah.
keep me
Well, it's a good
paid.
thing you didn't go to Europe.
Exactly.
Probably.
You would have been in fucking China,
You would have been like,
and then you've been stuck there.
yeah, going to the Ducks organization. Obviously,
It's the best.
proved to be huge.
Yeah.
Well, what's the highest weight you ever played at? You think? Because you kind of bounced around. I mean, you're losing 30 pounds sometimes, 15 pounds. Like you found a way to like lose the weight. That had to be grueling, just in terms of, you know, the pressure to lose weight. What's the highest you played at, and what's like the most comfortable weight you played at?
I would say the comfortable is like that fine line between like 230 and 235.
Mm-hmm.
It's big.
The highest I played at is probably in the bubble. I was probably 240, over 240.
The bubble.
The bubble.
Oh God, I don't even want to. I don't even want
Okay,
to think
that
so
about
whole
listen.
COVID thing was kind of threw everyone a loop, and
Yeah, I know.
it. You think?
I think you guys had fun there, though. It sounded like, you know.
yeah, we did. So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, but you know what? Like, at the end of the day, I never really, I stressed about it way too much, and it really didn't matter at the end of the day. Like, you know, I knew I had the ability to play a certain way, and you know, I know everyone's like weight's a number, and I think it is a number, and I think you find it. Like I tweaked so many different things. I got really light. I didn't like it. I got in the middle. I loved it. Right.
Mhm.
I got overweight. I didn't love it. Right. So it's like you always find a happy medium where it's like, where's your fine line of where you can kind of stay in the middle, but also have that. Like when I went to Edmonton, same thing. Like Edmonton, I remember I got traded to Edmonton, and Todd McCall at my exit meeting is like, "Hey, you're a little too heavy. Like, give an opportunity to play with, you know, Drysdale or McDavid. Like, come in really good shape." And it was good, you know. And that's all I needed to hear. You know, that's what I wanted to hear. Bob Murray did the same thing. So give an opportunity. Like, I think, you know, in Anaheim, maybe I got too comfortable a little bit. And I think when I got to Edmonton, it was good. You know, it was a wake up call a little bit again for me to like, hey, you have an opportunity to extend your career and be an everyday player. You know, you always say like 3 or 4 years, guys kind of start to weed out. It's like, how do you maintain that?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I did. You know, I just stuck with it. I hired a new trainer. I mean, obviously Rick passed away, but hired a new trainer, CJ Young, and he put me to work, man. Like it was unbelievable. It's the best thing ever happened to me. I was in shape all the time, every day.
Mm.
Like he put me to the grind, and they held me accountable up until like their strength coach came down and visited me. You know, I was getting meals delivered to my house. You know, I did that all the way until, you know, till I pretty much, not the rest of my career, but the last like 6 years. You know, like
Yeah, you
that's,
had
you know, in
to.
St. Louis and all that. And like, I just remember like and the weight wasn't an issue there. It was just like, just get lean, like
Mhm.
come in and just get lean and like look good. Right. Like weight's just a number here in Edmonton. Like just get lean, look good. And I remember
Be in
coming
shape.
in
Be in
Be in
shape.
shape. Keep up. You
and
know.
I was I think I was 11 or 10% body fat, 230. You know,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like I had to get down to 218 and look like I was skin and bones. It was just like, just get lean, get fit. And that's what I did. And my career, you know, then you guys obviously know what happened in Edmonton. But when I got to Edmonton, you know, I had a really good, they saw what I had, right? I think I scored like 9 goals in 12 games.
Your best year,
And
16, 17. Your best year.
yeah. So I think that was like kind of like the opportunity for me to like, here's something like that. Like the strength coach, like, hey, like Peter Sorelli likes you to be like 10% or lower. Like, I know you're a big guy. Here's what I think you can be at. Just get lean, get in shape, like come back, we'll navigate it, you know, and that's what happened.
So can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
You played with so many great players. I'm going to throw McDavid and Draisaitl out the window. I may have to throw Kucherov out the window too because
Cooch.
he's so damn good. But in Solani, I mean, dude, Getzlaf, Perry,
Yeah.
Pasta, Petro,
Bedard.
Who's the best player you played with outside of the McDavid, the Draisaitl's? I got to throw Cooch out there.
The big dogs. Like who?
You know,
Who's a secret
Stamkos
guy?
is still there. Who's the best? Like, damn, this guy was so good.
Yeah.
Best player. You played with some great players, dude.
Yeah.
Very fortunate.
Underrated players.
What about like the world? Can they not be in the Olympic teams?
How many Olympics did you play in?
No, I didn't play in any, but can they not play? Well, I'm just saying because all the greats play on Olympic teams.
Yeah. Well, whoever you played with.
Whoever you played with.
Braden Point.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Can you believe what was he, a 3rd-round pick?
Hagel just said the same thing.
We just had Hagel on. He's cool as shit, too.
Yeah.
Brennan Hagel will be up there, too.
Shit, yeah.
In terms of ability.
The ability, work ethic, and things that he does outside of the, like, that people don't see.
Give me an example.
His work ethic, one. His ability to create offense out of shit. Like the way he can forecheck and create something out of nothing. He's a dog and a bone, man. Like he creates so many turnovers and creates offense out of that. Like you can feel like they're breaking out, and then all of a sudden Hagel's there, second effort, third effort, gets it back. Now we're on offense. Like the shit he does, the ability he does, and never give up attitude. Like dog and a bone. Just like his work ethic's there. Like even Anthony Sorelli doesn't get enough credit to where he
those
does.
guys, man. Those guys are so good.
Yep.
We love.
And
having
it's
Hagel
not like
on, man.
it's not like the flashy stuff that they're doing.
No,
it's just
no,
like
no.
the little things, and like
It's not Ryan Getzlaf. It's not Stamkos. It's not
No.
Cooch. But
it's like what they do on the PK, how they break up plays, and how many opportunities they get a year just on the PK alone. Like stick detail, you know, all the right things. You know, they play the game hard in the right way. But I think like the best player I ever played with outside of that, probably, you know, those two are in a different, you know, they're really good. I mean, they're, you know, Sorelli's putting up 60 points a year. Hagel's putting up 90 now. So, but Braden Point doesn't get enough credit. Yeah, I know he's on the Olympic team, but I don't think people realize how really good he really is.
no, he's sick. You know, Patty, like we're talking about all this, and people who don't know your career, which there's not many people listening who don't know your career, would be shocked like how it all played out. Like you end up winning 3 Stanley Cups in 3 consecutive years. So that feeling you had of being on top, like you're probably like what is going on? You win your 3rd consecutive Stanley Cup. Like, can you describe the feeling of just being Pat Maroon at that time? You know, having the 3 consecutive Stanley Cups, being in a category of rarefied air, like not many players have achieved what you achieved, winning multiple Stanley Cups consecutively, different organizations.
Big part of it.
And then now, like you're retired, trying to find the next career. Like, are you chasing that euphoric high? Do you want to find a way to find that and get that back? Or are you able to put your career and everything you accomplished in the rearview mirror and now turn the page and now this is the next chapter of whatever you're going to do?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't talk about it much. Like people obviously know I won 3, but you know, without my teammates and my line mates and staff, that doesn't happen. I was very fortunate to play for two very good teams. And, think about Edmonton too, like made to the second round, game 7, lost. Like, think about Anaheim, lost game 7 in the conference finals against Chicago. I was knocking on the door always. It was just, I always had good teammates and good line mates and coaches and people that believed in my ability. So without them, that doesn't happen. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really talk about it much. I really don't even look at my rings. Like, it's in the past. You kind of have to move on. And it's a very cool accomplishment. And we get to celebrate every 10 years with the boys you did it with, right? And that's what you look forward to now. Like, talk about all the memories and all the cool memories and what we accomplished, what we went through that year, the highs and lows, the funny shit, the bad stuff. And, we get to look forward to that. But I think winning the Stanley Cup, my first one was great because I remember laughing at myself, sitting in my stall. It's like all those motherfuckers that doubted me, and I did it in my hometown. And it's just funny how that works. They were probably also pissed off too, and they probably couldn't stand it because in that beginning of the year I was horseshit. And then, thank God for Bozak and Robert Thomas, kind of, saved my year that year.
Yeah, but real quick, Patty, though, you were like, I was going to actually ask this question. Sorry to cut you off, but like, you had a great year, 16, 17 with the Oilers. You're playing with McDavid, Draisaitl. You're doing your thing, getting a lot of attention. And all of a sudden you come to the Blues. You had a lot of hype, man. Hometown kid, let's go. Let's do our thing. They made a ton of changes. And the year was goofy. And it wasn't at the first half wasn't just you, it was everybody else too. But you were down and out. Like, explain that situation, halfway through. People forget about that. Like it was.
Yeah, they were gonna send you down. All that people know that. They've heard of that situation.
Yeah.
What did Army say to you? You're going down if you don't play good
figure it out.
night.
Well, that's when Mike Yeo was still there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that happened, and so obviously the year was bad, right? And they're trying to find reasons. What the hell is going on? Why are we so bad? And I think too, you got a lot of new faces in that room. You're trying to find chemistry, right? You're trying to find ways to create something offensively.
Trying to find Jordan Binnington. Like, where is he?
Find a goalie.
But not even that. We weren't helping Jake Allen at all.
I know.
We weren't even defending the proper way. Like, nothing was working. And I think, when we're in last place in January, but leading up to that was just like, I get a call from my agent. He's like, hey, Army's going to put you on waivers. He's going to talk to you. So I remember meeting Army at Starbucks in Frontenac, the whole lineup where I was going to play. Boom, looked good. Coming back home to St. Louis, being a part of Anthony's life. First time in such a long time. And it was unbelievable. Ray Shero was nothing but respect for me. Rest in peace. The greatest man I've ever had the pleasure to be a part of.
He is the absolute best, man. Love Ray.
And just love that guy to death. Like, he was family to me, and always asked how Anthony was. What can I do for Anthony? Bring him in the locker room. Like, family's first. And, Ray offered me a big chunk of money, and Arizona offered me a big chunk of money, but it just felt right to go back home to St. Louis. But that doesn't happen, like, if Chris Butler doesn't call me and like, hey, you should go to St. Louis. Like, what the hell? Like, let me call Army for you. Like, this would be a great opportunity. Like, they can use a guy like you. So long story short, I met him. And then I met him again. This is when I was going on waivers. I was like, man, what a dream come true to put the Blues jersey on, play your hometown. We're in last place. Now I'm getting on waivers. Now I'm going to be embarrassed. I got rid of social media. I was like, obviously people were like, what a waste of time this was, and I was just frustrated. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then when Yossi got fired, that's when Berube came in and was like, hey, you're going to have a big role in this team. Like, just bear with me. I'm going to get you in the lineup. I remember in Vancouver, I was supposed to be a healthy scratch. He talked to me. He ended up playing me. And that was the line that got put together. It was the Robert Thomas and Tyler Bozak line. And that's when the third line got assembled. And I think I had 9 goals the back half of that year. I had 1 going in January. So
I remember you telling me I'm going to get to 10.
yeah, it was just a matter
When you
of time.
had 1, I'll get 10.
I'll get 10. Yeah, it was tough. I mean, everyone was having a down year. Schwartzy was having a down year. Schenner was having a down year.
Yeah.
I don't think Schwartzy got 20 goals that year.
He didn't. He scored more in the playoffs, I feel like,
he did.
than he
Yeah.
did in the regular season.
12, whatever.
So, I mean, when that happened, I think that line got assembled, and then it kind of like took off a little bit, and then we started feeling ourselves, and then obviously Jordan Binnington came in. Nothing. I think Jake Allen did an amazing job leading up to that point. It was not all on him; it was probably on the players more. But Jake Allen, when he came in too, he stepped up. You know, when he came in on the back-to-backs or when he needed a break, like.
Dude, he's still playing. That's all you got to know about Jake Allen. Like,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they just
Yeah.
extended him to another 5 years.
Yep.
We
You're
just
right.
had him on.
So
Yeah.
this isn't
He's a
all
great
you know,
guy.
So yeah, I think that whole year went from oh my god to like here we go, and I think Chief knew how to get to us, and we all bought into what he was preaching, and it was just complete dominance from there on. And thank God, you know.
So why didn't they send you down? They called you and said they're going to put you on waivers.
Chief saved
What
you?
happened? So like Yo got fired like that day or the next day, and Chief prevented that from happening, or how did it play out?
I don't know exactly what happened. I just know my agent said, "Hey, go in. Like you're not on waivers yet. He hasn't called me yet, so he hasn't talked to you yet. So just kind of play it."
So Army never told you he was going to. Got it.
He did tell us. He threatened us of waivers. Yes.
Okay.
He did threaten us to go on waivers. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, which is, you know, granted, he's trying to make plays. He's trying to open up spaces. Maybe young guys down there. He probably saw the writing on the wall. We're not going to make the playoffs in January. So it's like you got to find something to do. And maybe that was the reason. I was, you know, the guy. But it ended up, you know, I had Chief before though. Chief had me in Philly. So that was
he had you
for
with the
me.
Phantoms, right?
Yeah, and that was huge for me. Like he was there for the 3 years when he was in Philly. He loved me. I played underneath Chief in the American League after London for 2 games. Like I had that. He was in my corner, I guess. So it was just I had to play good for him underneath him so he can vouch for me to Army.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I got able to stay.
Who's your best friend in hockey today? Like if you needed something, we had one phone call. Who are you calling?
I talk to Ryan McDonough a lot every day.
Okay.
Factor will pick up my phone call. There's a lot. I mean, you know, obviously me and Factor are really close. Ryan O'Reilly are really close in St. Louis. You know, he'll pick up the phone call when I need him. And I think the guy right now is probably Ryan McDonough. I talk to him every day and kind of has my back. And but I talk to a lot of people, but I would say Ryan McDonough probably. And O'Reilly.
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Man.
But I really, O'Reilly, you know, he's always busy and he's talking and
he's stick handling.
He's doing his thing. But if I call him, he usually picks up.
He's a good guy, man.
Ryan McDonough probably.
He's still playing, correct?
Yeah, he's in town. He just signed a 4-year deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh man!
But I know he had some injuries and stuff like that. But
that guy,
he's a
still
warrior.
doing
He's
it, dude. Jeez Louise.
Do you see like what's his name? The quarterback for the Buccaneers. Why am I forgetting his name all the time?
Tom Brady?
No, the current quarterback. They got to pay him. Get this kid a contract.
Baker.
Good thing you don't play for the Bucs, man. They're cheap. It sounds like over there with the Bucs. They got to start paying guys.
I don't know what's going on there, but I don't really ask him when he's at the gym. I'll tell you that.
Tell me about your contract negotiations. Come on,
Yeah.
Andy would ask that.
Oh, of
while
course
he's
I
trying to
would.
train, kind of like what he did with us when we were working out.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Hey,
pay 32 million or 40 million a year? Let
Yeah,
me know.
exactly. One or the
Fuck,
other.
yeah.
I got to ask you because we got to pump Anthony's tires real quick because he's
Yeah.
going to London. But you spent some time last year in Muskegon, right? Or the year before? Yeah, I guess last year. Did you get a chance to see this Tynan Lawrence at all?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know he had an injury before he left to go to BU. What do you think of him?
He's a
He's
very
the
good hockey
The
player.
Blues just drafted him 11th overall for people who don't know.
Yeah, he's a very good hockey player. Very good work ethic, very good mindset. He's like a hybrid. Now, before you say anything, let me finish my topic when I say this. He's like a hybrid of Celebrini. The way he competes, the way he plays a 200-foot game. Maybe not the high-end skill like Celebrini right now in this moment, but I've never seen a guy compete on both ends of the ice like him. He skates fast with the puck, without the puck and with the puck. He competes 50-50 battles, heavy stick. And one thing I learned about him, he's willing to dump it in and go get it. Not a lot of guys are willing to do that. He's willing to like use his speed, chip around, go get it, get on the forecheck, first guy on the forecheck. He has tremendous skill, but he does everything the right way. He plays the right way. He's going to be a hell of a player. I'm excited to watch his full year in BU this year. He's a great kid, and he's just got lots of talent. But where I see talent is like his work ethic and his ability to play both ends of the ice, the way he's responsible with the puck, the way he kind of challenges himself one-on-one. If he doesn't like to play, he's willing to chip it behind the D, go get it, get on the first touch, create that offense that way. And Blues fans should be really excited about what they have in the organization. I think he's going to be a hell of a player.
Okay, that's a good.
Hell yeah,
that's
baby.
a good recap.
Let's go.
What do you want to do, Patty? Like, what do you see yourself doing over the course of because you're starting a second career? How do you see yourself wanting to do this? Is there something out there that you really want to do? What's the future for Patty?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I'm diving deep into this. I dipped my toe into everything last year. I'm just sticking to media this year, no coaching, so that'll be fun. I think last year was a hard transition. I was talking to Jason Demers, and he wrote this article, kind of hit home and kind of mentioned me, what I said in his article. And I guess I didn't take time to relax after retirement. I jumped into something. I didn't sit back and like enjoy and reflect. And I think as athletes, Cam, you can probably attest to this. Like, I jumped into something right away. Like, I went from being retired to being on TV within seconds. I was traveling. I was a yes man. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was going to the NHL Network. I was doing TNT. I was doing the playoffs in the summer in the NHL Network. And then it was just everything just came so fast. And then I never had time to sit and reflect on my career and sit down with my family and be there for them when they needed me. So I jumped right into something where I wish I would have just took a step back and just like reflect. And then, the Tampa job, and sit back, because I knew those jobs were going to come. I should have just waited until the end of the year, till like June, July, to like now start talking about it. Like in April, I was doing stuff. In May, I was doing stuff. In June, I was doing stuff. I didn't have time to like really reflect on my career and what just happened, right? So I wish I learned from that. I took time. I wish I would have took time. I wish I wasn't such a yes man in the beginning, because it's okay to say no. Those opportunities will come back around. So now that I'm like my second year full into this, last year I probably gave it like 30%. My headspace was just okay. A lot of anxiety built up, a lot of stuff building up around me. I didn't give it my full effort. I was focused on, I love the coaching aspect, so I'd give it 110, give everything I can there. But then the media, I was like, just going there, and I thought it would be like, okay to like just walk into something, right? And it was harder than I thought. But I learned from that. It's just like I learned from all my past mistakes too. It's like that helped. So this year now it's like I'm ready, I'm focused, I'm going to give everything I got into this media world and this side of it and see what happens. Would I love to get back in the game? Yeah, I would love to.
What would you want to do? You want to coach? I feel
Yeah,
like you'd be a good coach,
Yeah,
man.
I agree.
I would love to be a coach, but it's just the right opportunity, right? My kids are still young, 1 and 4. My job is here with Tampa. And I always told Francesca, like, and she knew this right when I retired. She's like, "You're gonna work, right?" I was like, "Oh yeah." Like I can't be sitting around. Like I want to do stuff, and like, so I think this year I'm gonna give everything I can, full head of steam. Like last year, I wasn't in a very good headspace because a lot of stuff that just happened. I just retired. A lot of moving parts. I didn't have time to kind of reflect. Buy myself some time to like sit down and like take a deep breath and figure out what I really wanted to do. So I jumped into a lot of things, which is, I'm glad I did it. But in hindsight, I wish I would have just taken a step back and just like did something to like relax and then maybe do this here, just do one thing here. And then the following year, do something there and there. And then, but now that I have time to relax and the year's over, I think when I started taking steam was at the end of the year where I loved the passion. I started getting better at it, but I also started being more engaged into it. Was the NHL Network and the analyst job in Tampa and the ambassador job. I was going into things and just putting on my happy-go-lucky face, and because I can do that, like I can just go and block it out and then move on, right? So that's what I was doing. I wasn't really, happy in that moment, right? But I would put my happy face on, go do it, do what they need me to do, make sure everything's good, and then leave, right? So now I'm more excited about this year and what's going to happen. A lot of good things going right now, and so we'll see where this goes. I don't know where it's going to go, but it could take me a different path down the road to player development, coaching, whatever that may be. But I'm still young. I'm 38 years old. I have a lot of passion for the game. I love the game so much, and media's keep me in the game that I grew up loving. So I'm going to stick to what I'm doing right now, which is the media. And then hopefully one day I can be a coach or working for an organization, get my name on the cup again.
Hell yeah, baby. I like that. I like that vision.
I could make you a lot of money, Patty. I'll tell you that right now, boy.
Of course he can. Worry about making me money on the podcast, Andy. Worries about everybody else. Patty's already making money.
Worries about everybody else.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
I'm your business partner.
So much to be
Patty, you the man, dude. I love you, dude.
proud of. Can I ask you one last question? Connor Bedard, you played with him.
Yeah.
Is he a good kid? Like,
Very
is
good
he
kid.
okay? Like, what's the what is he? Is he gonna be like one of the best ever? Are they ever gonna support him with some players? He's got the injury now, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I will say, man, you watch his highlight reel. It's unbelievable. People forget like some of these goals that he scored. So, what should we know about this kid? It's like he came in with so much hype, dude. The bar was set so high, and I feel like he's been in the league for 3 or 4 years, and we still don't know any more about him now than we did then. We're trying, but it's just Chicago's been in a weird spot too. So,
Yeah, I mean, look at the year he had last year. I mean, if he doesn't
Yeah.
get hurt, he's probably getting 100 points, right?
yeah,
So I don't think
maybe
we're having
makes
this
the Olympic team. Who
Yeah,
knows?
exactly.
Yeah, I don't think we're having this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Shinner.
Again, Chicago they're in that kind of weird phase right now, right? They're trying to get players to fulfill that's going to help counter veterans offensively, they brought in a great coach in Blashill that I think elevated his game offensively and defensively. I think we forget sometimes, I was hard on him, but, we had a good relationship, but I think we sometimes have to take a step back and realize that they're only 18, 19 years old. Like they could still be playing juniors or college hockey. Like they're playing in the NHL in the best league in the world. So he's got the it factor. I think it just seems like injuries keep falling into the place where he takes one step, two steps forward, and then now it's step back, right? Because now that injury falls into place, and now he's kind of have to reset his game again. And I don't think it's fair to the kid. You have to elevate. You kind of look at him. You have to, well, he isn't a Celebrini yet. Well, it's like, no, he got hurt last year. So, like, why are we evaluating him at that? Like, look what he did leading up to that. Like, they were neck and neck. So it's like, we're evaluating him on that. Yeah, well, let's see if he can stay healthy here.
Yeah.
Patty Kane's coming back. I think that's going to really help him. Yeah, he's a really good kid. You can see his videos, how he works hard. And, like, this kid doesn't want to get off the ice. Like, after practice, he's staying out 45 minutes longer. You have to force the kid off the ice. He wants to get better. He wants to find an edge. And he's a good kid first before he's a hockey player. And he cares about everyone. People love him in that room. And he's just a good person. Good family around him, too. And he's going to be a hell of a fucking player. It's just, again, you see what happened this summer, his shoulder. It's like he hasn't had that, like, luck yet where he can be that full season, like breaks his jaw this rookie year. Like, he hasn't had that full season underneath him where people can really dive deep into it.
And with a supporting cast,
and just appreciate what he is.
What he is,
he's
and
fun
what he
to watch,
does, and
man.
what he brings to the game, and how good of a hockey player he really is. So I think, he's coming back this year. Hopefully, knock on wood, he stays healthy when he comes back. We're kind of can shove it up people's asses.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people really. I don't say they believe in him. I know maybe the media really hasn't really took full belief in what Connor Bedard can do. I know everyone in that locker room knows. I know the Chicago Blackhawks know. It's just now he's got to pull away from that, right?
Well, they're always waiting for you to fail, man. People always want.
Of course.
No one's really.
Well, when you get hyped up that much,
no one's really rooting.
There's only one way to go.
His numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
He's got over like point a game, so it's like it's not like he's playing shitty.
No.
With
you know
nobody,
what I mean?
really.
With nobody.
Nobody.
So it's like people got to look at that too.
Yeah.
I know.
He just needs to stay healthy, man. It's just really that simple.
Stay healthy,
it's just that simple.
Once he stays healthy and has a full good year, and I think Blash has benefited him last year so much on how to, play both ends. It's just not offense, right? You got to play both ends of the ice. And Blash teaches offense too, so it's like creating more offense for himself too. So he's a heck of a kid, man. He is a extremely phenomenal kid, and he's a hell of a player too.
Yeah, hope he gets healthy. And Blash is a great coach, and he and Coop have been really good friends for years, as you know. Like, he's a kind of similar path.
Hey, when you coming to town?
Friday.
All right, well, Saturday night, baby, let's do it.
People would always chirp.
I'm bringing cocktails.
I would love how you would always give it back to guys on the ice when they like try to chirp you and be like, I'm in the same league as you are. You used to always say that.
Yeah.
Which I loved hearing that. It's like, I'm in the same league.
It's true. We're in the same ice together.
There had to be some guys you just hate that you played against that just wouldn't stop talking. Run their mouth.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like easy target, right?
I know.
So that's why you look at the stat pack before.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think of some chirps before, because someone's coming after you, and then you have a couple locked and loaded, ready to go.
Load it up. You got to load it up, baby.
Any thoughts?
I was always prepared.
Yeah. Even walking in the locker room. Even walking in the locker room with a bad haircut, you got to fucking have some fucking locked and loaded, dude. It's an everyday ordeal.
Any thoughts on the WNBA before we let you
Don't bother him with that. Although your brother fucking loves the WNBA. He fucking texted me the other day because he listened to the pod and he's like, "You're chirping the WNBA too much." I go, "Jesus, Phil. He needs to calm down."
They need to get away from politics.
go? Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
But then nobody would pay attention.
No shit. This is it's great. It's the funniest
I
thing
mean,
in the
no
world,
one talks
man.
about like the
Fuck.
game
No, of course not.
or the highlights or somebody
Well,
had a sick
we
game.
should have Sophia Cunningham's back. Missouri girl went to Mizzou. Like,
That's our
Trying to get her
girl.
on, dude.
We're trying to get her on.
Trying to get her on the pod.
It's our girl.
Fuck yeah.
Sophie.
She's badass biatch.
Everyone should have her back.
Hey, let's party Saturday night, homie. Let's do it.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to get in the middle of that, but I have two girls, and
Same here.
I stand for what Sophia said.
Yeah. So does like 80% of the population.
Probably more. But
So,
it's that, well,
maybe.
that's the drama of the business.
That being said, yes.
I don't think what she said was controversial. That's what I'm so confused. Why it was taken to be such a controversial statement.
Because
Listen-
we live in a world where people have opinions now.
Yeah, I know.
And
Well,
they
it's gonna
stay
be-
behind it.
It's going to be fun Saturday.
Yeah, man, let's
get your
party,
speech
baby.
ready. Don't forget your tux.
It's like you, Andy, when you ask those stupid questions, it's all about the clicks. And then you put
Yeah.
that question and that video right in the Cam and Strick
Hey.
podcast, and then it goes viral,
Hey,
and then
to-
everyone sees it.
To
and
be
then
honest with you, Patty, we
goes
could do a
on.
lot more, and we don't.
Ooh, oh my
we
God.
get scared because we don't want to get canceled. If we posted everything we said, holy fuck, it would
That's
be a
the mainstream
firestorm.
media now. You get canceled, people are on your back, then you blow up more. Then
I
you
know.
keep hitting them out there.
I don't know if they cancel you anymore.
They can't. What are they canceling you on? Because you're talking about topics.
I know.
You can
I know.
still get got. You can still get got. Always think that way. It's good to think that way anyway,
Yeah.
so you don't do too crazy shit. But Patty, we
Don't
love you,
forget
homie.
your tux.
We love you, dude.
Bring your rings.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're having a good time Saturday. We're,
We're
gonna have a good
celebrating
time.
Pat Maroon
We're celebrating you,
and Zuki
Zuki. Yeah, baby, and Luxie.
and Luxie.
We're celebrating you
I
guys
love
Saturday,
it.
man. I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
We'll see you then, homie.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks,
and thanks.
dude.
Tell all the ice cream guys.
Yeah, that
We
Andy
say
says
thank you
hi.
too. Andy Pitt.
Andy Pitt. My God. See you,
Yeah.
brother.
See
you
you,
guys.
Patty.
See you,
See
homie.
ya. All right, that was Patty Maroon. We'll see if he can find out what Baker Mayfield's contract situation is right now.
Yeah, what a cool question that was.
Are you rating my questions?
Well, when they're dumb,
Dude, I knew they were friends.
you didn't say one thing about him.
Or maybe it was Blaine Gabbert that he's
I
friends
think
with.
that's what it was.
Yeah, he's Blaine Gabbert.
Sick question.
You're like, Andy would ask him at the gym. Hell yeah, I would. Like, Baker, what's going on with the
I know
contract?
you would. Andy goes to gyms just to talk to people. Like,
Did you go to
I'm
the
not even
gym
gonna
today?
say it. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna say it.
I did.
That's what women would do with my old trainer. Just talk to him. They would pay
Okay.
just to talk. That's what Andy
Dude, I
would
would
do.
work out too, man. You kidding
Oh,
me?
big time.
Worked
Fucking
out-
squatting.
I worked out a lot during COVID.
Oh
too.
yeah. The workout king. He talking our
The
fucking ears
Lion
off.
King. Remember that show? During
movie?
COVID? No. What was his name? The guy,
Yeah, right.
was his name the Lion King?
Don't. Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Who's your ass, motherfucker?
Who's
Fucking
your,
Hoosier.
who's your ass, motherfucker? He was.
Fuck yeah, he was. Fucking Hoosier. Those. I hate
Is he
that.
still in jail?
Don't know. I hate all that because
Did you watch the Tiger King?
I
Did you
watched-
watch the Jordan documentary?
I watch. Fuck yeah. Watch all that shit.
Remember the bubble?
Quit bringing it up.
I would call Cam
What is wrong with you?
during the games, dude. They'd come on so late, remember? Because they were playing Vancouver. They was in Edmonton.
Fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
It was like
No,
watching.
it pisses me off, the whole thing.
It
I
was
don't
like
even want
it
I don't
was,
even want
it
to talk
was
about
like watching
I don't even want to talk about it.
practice
Fucking stupid ass.
training camp game.
We got. We got.
That's when you know you really get got. We're gonna have games, and everyone's gonna live in a hotel. They can't leave the hotel. No one can come visit them, and there's nobody gonna be at the games watching.
Besides plastic cardboard cutouts.
I have pictures of players that I would like interview from 6 feet distance, and then the interview would be over, and then there's a picture of me like standing right next to the guy with a picture as we're standing right next to each other.
Andy, we know.
Okay. I just didn't know if you.
No. We know. And people that are listening right now are like, shut the fuck up.
It was
It was
a
fucking
fucked up time.
Fucked up.
Well, it's
No,
part of our history, dude. You
Yeah,
have
but
to.
you're bragging about how much fun you had. It's god awful.
Well, that was after. That was like when we got to go back to work.
so god awful, dude, in every way possible.
Dude, I mean, in Trump's press conferences, people would like schedule, you just waited for him to come on and talk every single day.
Well, at least he did.
What's he gonna say? And then he's fighting with like
I wonder why they did that. Funny how that works. How this all went down. Funny.
You got to admit those press conferences were damn entertaining. Though.
They always are. Most entertaining.
Okay, so
press
real quick
ever.
though, Adam Vinatieri, like he's considered one of maybe the GOAT of kickers. He's one of the best kickers of all time.
Yeah, fucked over the Rams, baby.
He did,
Back in the day.
but he hit some clutch kicks though.
Hell yeah.
Dude, his speech was so bizarre. At the Hall
Was
of
he
Fame.
roasting cats?
It's like roasting everyone.
Really? That's weird.
It was weird.
I might listen.
And he
to
kept
it.
talking about how great he was. He was like, I was first team this, first team that. We don't have time for the rest. I'm like, oh my God. Jesus, okay, well, you're in the Hall of Fame, dude.
I know.
And then he's taking a shot at the other guy who people considered for years to be the best kicker of all time. He's like, I don't think you're like on the same level as something like, oh my God. And then they interviewed that guy afterwards. He's like, he's a rookie Hall of Famer. So the one thing he's going to realize is once you're in the Hall of Fame, there's no such thing as being better than the other Hall of Famer.
Oh,
We're
God
all in the same.
dang,
I'm like,
Andy.
damn.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
I might watch that.
You
I
gotta,
like
you gotta
drama.
find his interview.
It's on YouTube, Brian.
But the interview was on NFL Network Radio, so I don't know if it was on TV or not. Probably was simulcast.
Yeah.
So find Morton Anderson's interview. He was like nice and taking shots. Like it was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, calm down.
But then he said, I see Pat McAfee here. He goes, the only person who loved holding my balls more than my wife.
Oh my God. The fuck is he talking about?
I know. He was like, I'm kidding. My wife liked holding my balls too when everybody else was out of town during the off season.
He's a confident man. Jesus.
Dude.
He's a kicker.
The kicker. He's like, football changed my life.
Yeah,
and you
but-
got all these shit kickers behind him, like who had their fucking hands in the dirt.
Yeah, I know. Grinding.
He's like, you're a fucking
concussed.
kicker.
Yeah, settle down, boy. Although he has more points than anybody else.
He told us in the speech.
I bet he did.
Oh, he did.
I was going to say
He did. He told us in the speech how many points he has.
He's got tons.
More than anybody else.
I know. So, like, you're kind of like the most important guy.
He is.
Isn't that weird?
He's like, Bill Belichick, he couldn't be here today because he's watching his girlfriend's cheerleading competition.
Ooh. Although that's still like, yeah, she's young and I'm banging a fucking
He's still
24-year-old.
the greatest coach ever. And he played for New England, won 3 Super Bowls there. And then he played forever with the Colts.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he said anything to Peyton. Maybe I missed that.
I'm going to have to watch that mug now.
I'm
Damn,
like,
boy.
Damn, Adam.
Calm down, though.
Settle down,
Yeah,
please.
calm down a little bit.
What's going on?
Cockiness, dude.
True.
shit.
You got Lawrence Taylor behind you and like Michael Irvin and these dudes. Probably like, shut the fuck
Shut the
up.
fuck up. You look at it and break your leg.
We thank Patty. Congratulations on going into the
Yep.
St. Louis Amateur Hockey Hall of Fame.
He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
I
And
remember,
you know it all worked out because he talks about London, obviously. And he ended up playing for London for a year and had a great season, was a Western Conference All-Star.
I remember me and Patty when I first retired golf tournament for this Hall of Fame, and Scotty Rupp was on, and me and Patty are playing together. And I look at Scotty, I go, "Am I gonna get in?" And Patty's like, "Am I gonna fucking get in?" I just remember
You
that.
asked him if you're going to get in?
We're just like chirping him. We're both chirping him, chirping Scotty Rupp like,
Oh.
"Fuck! I just retired. Am I getting in?" And then
Patty wasn't retired yet.
no, he was
He
in a
was
weird.
just entering his
he wa-
fucking time as
exactly.
a player, really.
And he was like, even if I, and then all of a sudden he goes off and does all this stuff. You know what I mean?
I remember
Just remember
interviewing his
that.
parents, dude. His first ever game in St. Louis playing for Anaheim. I'll never forget. And we were supposed to interview his parents, like first TV time out of the first period. And the Blues were down like 3-0, dude, 5 minutes into the game. So my producer was like, we got to push this back. So I kept telling him, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Like they're trying to like have fun, enjoy the game and like tip a few back. So then we did it in the third period and his mom was hilarious, dude.
Oh, I remember that.
In the interview.
I remember that.
So funny. So we thank Patty for joining
We love
us.
you, buddy.
I hope everybody enjoyed the interview as well, brought to you by Stiefel, where success meets success.
Yes, it
God,
does.
it's like I had my headgear in or something like
Figure
that.
it out. Headgear From what?
You know
Wrestling?
those kids who had like the headgear with the braces. Like
Oh yeah. Oh God, the brace guard or whatever it was.
oh shit.
Shit.
Where's the sex, Mr. Sex?
Yeah.
Stiefel, baby.
Let's go.
You want to go to the BMW Golf Championship next week? Hang out in a tent all day,
No.
drink some beer, and watch some golf.
I'd rather watch golf on TV.
Hopefully that guy's there who cheated.
Oh, I'm sure he got invited.
He'll drop the ceremonial first buck
They don't do that there, Andy, because golf is golf. They have a golf ball.
for $2,500. Was it really worth it?
No.
Your face is everywhere.
Well, I didn't see his face anywhere.
Oh, I've seen pictures of him.
I haven't seen one yet.
You haven't? Oh yeah, I've got pictures.
I got cartoon characters of him so far. You saw the video?
What's that?
Let's go. It's all good. It's all good. You don't need to look at your phone. Once you get on your phone, boy, whew,
Yeah.
so
I
you
know.
go down
Then
and
it's
over.
It's over.
It's over. Put it down. Just put it down.
It's
You're good.
over. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this guy. I got pictures. I'll show you a picture of him later on today. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick. Use our link. Get what you need and get it today.
Get it today, baby. Protein.
We are broadcasting from our Window World studios. 1-800-GET-WINDOWS.
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 Save money and raise money.
You're damn right.
God, what don't they do? They save money, then they raise money. Then they have great social media too.
Great social media.
Check out a video of Cam and I.
See, so he's
Cam didn't like the video because
it's my bald head.
it was showing him from behind.
She
Dude.
kept showing like my bald
Hey.
head, and I just
Will you call my
I
number
look
right now?
terrible.
Will you call my number right now?
what?
Call my phone. Because it's
No!
no, right now. Just do
No,
it.
let's go.
No, do it.
Maddie.
Hey, Cam, call my phone because it's like something's like
You fucking.
I
dick.
wanna make
I know
sure-
what you're fucking doing, and I don't like it.
something's not working very well.
You son of a bitch.
Call it because I need to know what's going on. Why isn't it?
What? This is great content. You don't know how to,
Oh.
dude. You're not an
It didn't
entertainer.
work.
You're not an entertainer. You're
Here,
not.
Let me try
You're
to.
not.
Let me call you.
You're not.
and see if it works because the outgoing calls.
You're not. You're
Is
you're
it-
just not. You're not an entertainer. Motherfucking son of a bitch. Show the fucking camera. Put it up there. Look at this. That is when I call you. When you call. Let me see that. I look.
Oh,
Hey, Andy, that's god awful.
Window World.
I thought it was gonna be my bald head.
No. Oh God, we can do that for the other one. We can do that too.
Saturday night.
Oh Jesus, don't do that.
Don't.
Window
Yo,
World.
Hey, don't play with me this week.
Okay. Okay.
Don't
okay.
play with me
No,
this
it's all
week.
good.
You need me.
Yeah, it's all.
Don't play with me this week.
It's all good. Jim Butler is.
The Chevy Powerhouse.
Thank you. 0% financing for 6 months
Shit kickers, baby. I love my truck so gosh dang much.
and or 60 months. Jesus, 0% financing for 60 months.
60 months.
60 months. I say 60
yes,
months.
60.
No payment for 90 days, dude. They hook you up.
They hook it up, baby.
Say hi
That's
to
Jim
Tim
Butler.
and everybody.
What up, boys?
Dustin.
What's up, boys? What's up, baby?
We're gonna head over there.
Right
here.
there in
I
Fenton.
think maybe this week even.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to him. Let him know about that. Yeah. Jim Butler is your Chevy powerhouse, baby. You know that. Spot and more. Who puts the
Dude.
Who
fuck.
puts the on
You're
spot?
fucking. I'm gonna start taking over.
Who puts the on?
No,
spot?
seriously.
Who puts the
You're
on?
bringing
spot?
You're bringing it down.
Who puts the on spot?
Spas and more.
Okay. Call Angie
Holy
Hess.
shit!
2 locations. Get that spa. Get that hot tub. Get that cold tub. Get the sauna. Get everything.
All that, dude.
Get all of it. Spas and more, baby.
Right there. She'll bring a
Blue No
helicopter.
Roofing, David Novak, 314-920-5713. 314-920-5713.
713.
Roofing, gutter, soffit, fascia. Say
My
hi to his
boy.
mailman. His mailman listens.
What up, boy? What's up, baby?
Are mailmen shit kickers?
Yeah, they work their ass off,
Yeah, they
dude.
do.
Goddamn right.
They have air conditioning in those things or no?
Does it look like it?
I don't know, dude.
Looks hot as shit,
Looks
dude.
hot.
And UPS.
If
all
you
that.
live in the city, dude, you know the mailmen that walk.
Yeah.
They don't even drive because the mailboxes are up by the front door.
Andy,
Those-
everybody knows that.
Everyone knows. Those
Why are you
those-
bringing it
'cause
up?
Those are the hardworking ones.
No, they all do, man. They gotta still get out and put shit
Okay.
up. Like,
Okay.
Jesus,
Okay.
respect. You need to show respect.
EasyTigerAZ.com.
Get that mind right.
EasyTigerAZ.com. Get
Let's
that
go.
right.
Get that mind right, boy. What is that?
Top selection. EasyTigerAZ.com. All right. For everybody affiliated with this edition of Cam and
See,
Strick.
dudes, we love
For
all
Patty
y'all.
Maroon and for everybody else, and including the WNBA, man, we look forward to see what's to come
Gosh.
this week.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Till next time.
See you, dudes.
Peace.
shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon crew, there's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to